So I see that there is a hype train going on already, and I haven't even started yet. I just want to know one thing. Vess, are you wearing your hat? Do you have the conductor hat on right now? Because that was amazing. Last night, we ended up with a hype train again, because I'm pretty sure they enjoy, like, just fucking with me at the start of all of these games while I'm trying to do my, see? While trying to do my, my monologues. And let me turn down the blurps. Let's see. I have to silence those because they get quite loud after a while. But yeah, it's all of a sudden, like, I'm trying to monologue, I'm trying to talk about the previous week's game, and they started lighting up this hype train. And next thing I know, the Senny is sitting there with an actual conductor's hat on, dancing in her head to like mouthing the words, "Come on, ride that train." Everyone else is dancing to no music. So, that happened last night. So that's all I want to know, Bess. Are you wearing the hat? It's all that really matters. The hat. So hello, welcome everyone. Good morning, good evening. I know it's evening for at least one of my cast members. Still, is it afternoon? Yeah, it's evening for you too. So all of my over the pond people are losing the sunlight at this point. And good morning to Riley. Such an opposite thing. It's like, it's like super early for you and then super late for them. It's what happens when you have like a global gaming group.
Mr. Worldwide, basically.
Yeah,
Mr. Worldwide.
That's right. Now I'm just gonna stop sleeping. I'll start running some games for people in like Japan, Australia.
Cool.
We'll get that going, I'll have to find a middle point. Like, I'd have to move to the UK. That way I can technically run for like everyone. Like, all around the world is now accessible to me at the game table. I do pretend I sleep. I try to sleep. Sleeping is not something I'm good at. So that's okay. I haven't gone completely insane yet. I'm not to the point where I have like those little stupid micro nap things. So it's all good. My sanity level, it's still there. I guess you could say that, that lack of sleep might actually be a boon to me in how I come up with these nightmarish storylines for people. So, that's a one positive spin you can put on it. But how's my cast doing? You guys, you can hear everyone. We're all good. Yeah.
Cinnamon buns.
Hi.
Cinnamon buns.
Hello.
I like a cinnamon bun. So when we left off last week was all kinds of shenanigans. There was some like serious fuckery going on where we had another reaction due to an interaction with lanternweed where Alithia, poor Veerle, once again failed her saving throw versus these spores with, I believe, a natural 1. Wasn't it? It was a natural 1 for the second one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So things got a little dicey. We had some other people that started to have reactions to it, but managed to resist it. But at this moment, well, to give you a quick summary, they are currently stuck on this island called the Isle of Tyrants, while the crew of the ship, the Wyvern's Wake, effects of repairs on the ship that had been caught in a storm. So they're back on the shore repairing the ship, while the group has gone inland to find food and fresh water to replace the stores on the ship. During that time, they encountered a beholder named Bob. Yes, Bob the Beholder. That was by design. And Bob is not actually an evil beholder. Bob was created as a nightmare for an actual evil beholder, and apparently that beholder's ultimate nightmare was a good beholder. So Bob was born. Now Bob realized that he, being a genuinely nice orb, eye tyrant, has been going out of his way to prevent himself from dreaming, because when beholders dream, they have a particularly potent dream. It can give birth to another beholder. That's how they reproduce.
Wow.
And so he has been basically suppressing his ability to dream. And he does that because of a plant that seems to be unique to the Isle of Tyrants called lanternweed. It has a glowing seed pod that literally looks like fire inside of it. It's got that flickering glow to it. But it also has a defense mechanism where it will give off a pollen-like spore that is a heavy psychotropic. So yes, you can trip balls if you fail your saving throw against the spores, and a few of them have. So Bob has entreated the group to help him collect the lanternweed because it is dangerous for him to collect, so he does it very rarely. Because, if he actually gets out there and has a negative reaction, could actually basically sneeze out another beholder, and then a fight ensues, and, well, you know how it goes. So he does it rarely and tries to stock up as much as he can. So he entreated them and asked them for help gathering this lanternweed. So they agreed, and they're going to give him some help. So they are at present out on basically lava flats. So it's kind of a barren landscape that is, you actually have like lava flows and pools of magma and things like that amongst volcanic rock. Now, there was a bit of a workaround thanks to the newest member of the group, where Illyria, through the power of the taxman, was able to employ the use of the body of an ankylosaurus. So she managed to animate this thing, and they are now riding its shell through the lava flats and are able to basically mitigate damage and exposure to the heat by using this companion, pet, construct. I don't know what you would call it at this point. However, once they got to a spot that had several of the lanternweed plants, ended up getting down, trying to collect them, and there was a bit of a mishap, specifically with Ilithia, and she is now currently locked in a nightmarish dream that she, at this point, doesn't know whether it is or isn't a dream or a repressed memory, because she herself is dealing with amnesia. But she is locked in this fantastic nightmare where she's facing down against a devilish creature with a rather skeletal complexion, bony looking wings, and a scorpion's tail. And in her mind's eye is currently tormenting what she's been told is her parents, though faces are not visible on these two people. So, being who she is, though she doesn't necessarily know who that is, sprang into action, reacted in the way that she has been trained herself to do over her lifetime, and activated Thunderous Smite. And is about to actually leap into action to attack nothing. I believe it was Edie. Was it Edie? And there were two people. It was Edie and Illyria, I think, were standing next to her when that happened.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happens. So let's take it from where we left off. The demonic creature, rather fiendish creature, because can't say demons and devils are two different things, though both are fiends. So this fiendish creature sneering at you and basically taunting you by torturing two faceless figures is standing on that rock, that outcropping of stone. It's like this reddish brick color, almost like the color of dried blood, and a pile of skeletal remains litters the ground around it. All around you, Alithia, is no friends. None of your friends, your new friends, are there. Is just the hellish landscape of somewhere that is familiar to you, though you cannot place its name. You know this battlefield. You've been there numerous times. And this thing begins to gnaw on the bodies of what you think is your parents. You can go ahead and take your action. Describe to us what you see, because it's definitely going to be different than what describe to them what they see, actually, because you just take action. You were kind of frozen in place staring down this thing when they were like, are you okay?
Yeah, I think her eyes start darting towards her parents, darting to nowhere in the real world. And she has like this really tight grip on her weapon, and it looks like she's just kind of like almost looks like confused for a second, and then she'll just scream and attack nothing, but she'll try. And actually, she'll try to attack the visage of her mother.
Really?
Yes.
Not something that they see, but definitely something your dungeon master is going to take note of. So you cover the distance between it and you. Now, for the rest of you, you see her launch. The energy gathers for her thunderous smite. Her weapon is now kind of like charged with energy, and she takes off in a flash at like breakneck speed towards nothing. To all of you, though, it looks like she is running towards a magma pool. So, what are we doing? What are we trying, people?
If I can, you'll have to tell me if this is a thing I can do or not. I'm going to try and cast Hold Person. It's a wisdom saving throw. And I know she's under enchantment, but that was an intelligence saving throw. So I'm just like, eh?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a paralyzing action. It's not like she's going to be enchanted again. It's more like a.
I will give all of you the chance to declare one action that you're going to do, because you're all pretty much there. The two people that will be able to react first are going to be Edie and Illyria, because you were literally standing right next to her when this happened. So are the rest of you going to try and do anything? I like the idea of the but in case that may not work.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
this seems like it would be a beneficial save, which means, of course, she's going to roll a natural 20 to save against it.
Right. So if she
is looking like she's about to like run into the lava pool. Like, can I just like either grab her or just tackle her or
Yeah, that would be a
direct her
grapple check.
elsewhere?
That would be a grapple
Yeah,
check.
okay.
But before we like kick
Oh.
those off, I want to get everyone telling me what they plan on doing.
I would want to try to use sending and just send a message to her. Because I'm assuming, I don't know like what she's seeing or anything. I just see her attacking and not seeing anything, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. I would just send a message, like encouraging her to calm down and that there's nothing actually going on and that we're all waiting for her when she's ready to come back.
Except it would be like 4 times that speed, right?
Of course it would. That's why it says a short message, but like Lady can make it as long as she wants.
Like Lady can actually do twice the words in those spells. It's like
Thank
a special
you.
ability.
I'm just saying, like, Sammy, you're taking notes, right? Like, you heard him say that, right?
It'll probably be edited and highlighted and like it'd be like zoomed in on my face. You get to do twice the words. Like it'll be some shit like that, thanks to Sammy.
I will do that.
No. All right, so you're gonna do sending. What about Charlotte?
I don't have much. I think I'm gonna see what Edie's doing, and I'm gonna give her like mechanically like the help action. But Charlotte's gonna try and like if Edie's going into like tackle, Charlotte knows she's not very strong, so she's maybe trying to like leg sweep Alithia to like make a stumble and make Edie's tackle a bit more effective. So help action mechanically. But that's
Okay,
what she's
so the
doing
two of you are
thematically.
going to try and tackle her. So what I'm seeing is she's going to make a save. Well, let's actually do the mechanical part of it first. So go ahead. What is the DC save for your hold person?
Let's see here. Wisdom saving throw. Where
It'll
do
list, so on your character sheet, it will list it above at the, like if you click on the spells tab, at the top of like above all of the spells, it'll list it just underneath. It'll be like, it'll tell you modifier, spell attack, and DC save.
Oh,
Save,
like wisdom
DC.
14.
So the DC is 14. So it's a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it against being charmed?
No.
That would be 13.
What'd you say?
13.
13?
3.
Yeah. All right. So this is what happens. You guys don't need to make a grapple check.
God.
So, Alithia, you start to run. You take off at a like the fastest you can. You burst of speed. About 4 steps into that movement, a spell goes off, kind of like panic casting of Illyria. It's like, ah! And you feel your limbs seize up. You can feel this in the dream that you're having. Though you don't know the source. Something hits you from the side. Some things hit you from the side. You guys don't need to make any kind of grapple checks. She's not resisting at this point. And you knock her to the ground.
Yeah.
Basically, you basically hip check her into the boards like hockey style, like she's just kind of like goes sprawling into the volcanic dirt. And the fiendish creature then whispers to you in what sounds like Lady Cardia's voice. And tells you the message that Lady Cardia just sent.
I
That is fair. A lady does, when she gets too fast, she kind of just talks like Animal Crossing.
so that happens, and I'm going to give you another intelligence saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Pretty 20.
Nice. So while the smell of brimstone doesn't really go away because you have that sulfuric smell of the lava, all the various gases that, this section of the island, let's face it, smells like one of the hells in general. So while that doesn't go away, the fiendish creature does. Leaves your eyesight, disappears. The bodies that it was torturing also disappear. The bones, the strange, blood colored stone that it was standing on, all begin to just melt away, and your vision returns, and you are looking into the faces of Charlotte and Edie as they are apparently hugging you. You're all like laying on the ground together, and you can't move. You try and speak, you can't move, you can't do anything.
Probably crying at this point.
Oh. Well, it is not really about that prolonged contact, so she's just standing over you. I don't know what Charlotte's doing, but that...
Lady would kind of wander over and look at Charlotte. Do you think she needs anything?
Probably needs me to get off her, first and foremost. So she'll do that.
I'll just hold my hand out to Char.
And Lady would kind of be accidentally kind of standing on top of you, but she's like small, so it's kind of hard not to. She's just like looking at you on the ground. Can you hear us? Are you okay? Please do not launch any sort of attacks, for you are safe with friends, and I will heal you if you do need.
No response. But Illyria, you know why.
Yeah.
You
Illyria
can
walks over and looks over her and tries to... I can't tell if she's back or not. But I don't want to unparalyze her, but I don't think I can keep this up for very long, so I'm going to take it off. But everybody get ready to hold her down. Ready?
Lady takes a step back. Uh-huh.
And so she holds up her scythe and then puts it down as the glow goes away. And gets ready.
So you feel, you feel agency return to your body. You feel in control of it again. The muscles relax, and your tension is obviously still high because of what you just went through. So you're still high on adrenaline, but you can move and speak and do whatever you want.
Okay.
Right.
I will get up. I will step incredibly close to Edie. Why did you do that? I was trying to save them. I could have saved them. Why did you stop me?
You were going to die. That's lava over there. There's nothing in front of you.
I could have saved them. I tried, and you stopped me. Why?
I put my hands on both of her shoulders, and there's just a little bit of pain, and there's no one there. You wouldn't have saved anyone. You just would have died. Look. See it. It's not there. I'm sorry. Look.
She's right. I think you got affected by those spores again.
Yeah. Illyria puts her hand on Alethia's shoulder and says, "We've all been there. I also see things that aren't there."
If they had been there, I wouldn't have stopped you.
Lady kind of
would not have been my place.
takes your hand away and is like, I don't think everybody has been there. but you're right. Seeing it's okay to see things, right? But for you,
Very normal. It's a very normal thing.
Yes, it is normal. Everybody in the group believes that it's normal, and none of us are scared of you and just saying it's normal in case.
That's a weird way to put it, but okay.
For you
Could have just
seeing
thought that it was
things,
normal.
I
we
agree.
all
It's weird
think
that she
it's.
went on like that.
I'm just clarifying that we all think it's normal, and none of us are scared. So we're gonna be brave, and I just look there. We are telling you the truth, and nobody was there, but you kept saying you were gonna save them, and nobody's here right now. But I just want to let you know, like, if you want to, maybe tell us who you were trying to save, we might be able to help. But your business is yours, and I know it might be kind of hard to remember stuff sometimes. So just know that nobody was there. You're okay, but we're here.
Lithia looks kind of flustered. She doesn't know what's going on. She just heard a lot of words come her way.
Valid.
Just kinda-
Perhaps we should pretend like nothing happened and continue our way until she's ready.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to stand here until you talk. We can just go get the rest of the lantern.
Yes, I'm feeling quite awkward staring at her. Normally I like to stare at people, but I feel almost weird doing this.
Okay, and lady offers your hands, like, sorry, I get really excited sometimes, and she offers, I guess, her feathers to you. If you want to, like, we could take a little walk, and I'll let you talk this time.
Short? Go with you?
just aggressive and confusing love. Just okay.
Cute little owl feather coming up.
And she'll kind of pull it back and be like, okay, well, we don't have to hold hands yet. And I guess you're right, and you can talk to us when you're ready. And she kind of gives you a look like, anytime. I don't know where to go. Somebody lead the way.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
I got
not be on this island anymore. Let's get back on. Who was it? Michelle?
That's right. You call them Michelle.
Yes, let's get back to Michelle. Michelle, yes, Michelle. Miss Michelle.
I think you
She
spelled
would
it
love-
M-E space S-H-E-L-L.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michelle. She will take us back
Yeah, exactly.
away from this hot magma.
Liquid hot magma. Yes. So I'm assuming, I'm going to take it, Lithia, you definitely follow along. You join them. Okay.
On the way back, Charlotte kind of leans into Lady Cardier and just whispers, I also don't know what they're talking about. I've never seen anything as well, so I'm in the same boat as you. Just wanted to let you know.
Hey, thank you. Because everybody was kind of talking to me like, what's up with that? And, you know me. Sometimes I'm really not good with people and I don't understand things. So I was just kind of like, all right, that's on me. So thank you.
No, I seen your confusion in your eyes. I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you. I heard of this term where you pour a bunch of gas into a light. And I think that was just happening to me. I don't know. I feel a little weird. But thank you so much, Charlotte.
I'm always here to validate. It's fine.
Yeah. My lantern was not empty. I did not need any gas for my light. So thank you. And I love you. And she's going to take your hand and give you a little.
Oh,
Literally a peck.
Yep. Little peck.
Okay, so you all mount Michelle, and Ilaria, you order the lumbering skeleton forward.
yeah.
And,
Oh,
you know, it moves as I had previously described. That it kind of like it's like a Ray Harryhausen movie. The way that it moves in that stop motion kind of sensation, and it rattles its way forward and starts to cross some of the lava flows. And the rivers of liquid hot magma. It's never going to get old. It's
It
already old.
literally doesn't for me. I'm sorry.
So it starts moving across and making that hiss when it steps into some of these pits. For some reason, the bones of this creature are resistant to the heat, and they don't incinerate. They have been hardened or almost petrified on this for this creature, and it rumbles its way across. And one of the things that you guys can do when you're gathering the lantern weed is you can assist each other. You won't get as many per pull, but you can. Those of you who are you can split into like groups. You take the aid action. One of you can roll with advantage, and then the results of that roll will determine how many that you get.
Okay.
Or you can split up like you were doing. You can each individually get more of collect more of the lantern weed pods. But then again, you never know, you might be tripping balls again. So
yeah. And we got 3 in that last one, is that right? That's what I wrote down.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
3.
8 total.
And do you know how many we need?
He didn't really say. All he said was as many as you can get him.
Okay.
So it's up to all of you.
Are we better off splitting up so that we don't hurt each other, or are we better off with people looking at us so that we don't do something crazy?
Well, I'm quite strong, but I don't know if I could hold every one of you down by myself. Like, if I was to go with you, I'm not sure I could hold you down. And she points to Lady Cardia. I think I could hold you down, though.
No way! Come on! Just kidding. I know. Well, maybe that's actually.
You feel like you're very scrappy.
Well, maybe that's we're onto something. Maybe, not saying it's me, but we take the weakest, smaller people who are more likely to be subdued if needed, and they will touch. Whoever, not they, will touch the stuff.
But also, some of us have a higher chance of collecting it, like you and I.
Right.
Maybe
That is very true.
they hold back to detain us.
All right. I
But
guess
that also means less lantern weed. Oh wait, but I suppose we could. Sorry, I'm confused.
Well,
it's a tricky situation.
I mean, the
if
people
we
that are good at
split- Go ahead,
the,
Charlotte.
the people that are good at retrieving the pods, maybe they do it individually, and the people that are not so good at doing it do it as a duo.
That sounds
Reasonable.
reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
I did just check Lady Cardia. She is scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, I'm pretty sure if I tried to hold her down, that I'd just get ripped to shreds.
I got
Calling me
talents,
shocked.
Yeah.
Birds are scary.
We're scary. Yeah. Too many sharp parts.
Yeah.
It's the
Actually,
cuteness that absolutely is gonna sneak up on a lot of people.
Yeah.
They'll be like, I could
Yeah.
take you, and then she's like,
Well, the problem will be like being out of it, because like in body, a lady would be like, I can't hurt a fly, but then I
Yeah.
don't know,
mm-hmm.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
Depends on your dream, though, because I had a good dream. I was in the dream, I
knowing
would just
that
hug
lady
you.
would have a terrible dream. Lady's gonna have the
Yeah.
worst dream ever.
And me, I really want to know what Charlotte and Lady's dreams, freaking tripping balls would have been, but it's okay. We get what we get.
It's okay. I think I'm at least down to go collect some stuff, so maybe you'll get your wish.
Mhm. Everyone's just getting trauma on this island.
Yes.
Or who knows? Maybe Matt
I
has it
love
up his
drama.
sleeve for like a surprise happiness.
It's a total drama.
It'll
island.
start
It's-
happy and end
I was gonna say, I
traumatizing
mean, it's probably happy but traumatizing if it is happy.
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah.
Look what you
Old
do,
Trauma
Matt.
Island.
So
Yeah.
Do we want to split up? Do we want to split up you two survival people, and then have you see if we can spread that out if you guys are better at it?
Sure,
uh,
I'm in.
yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
How shall we split it? The
I think
bird
me and-
probably only needs one.
Holy shit.
What?
Wait.
Sorry, I had to look at Lady Cardia, this tiny little fucking owlin,
What about her?
who has a carrying capacity of 195 pounds and the push, drag, or lift of 390.
Sorry, what?
Why?
She beefy.
Why
What
does she
the
need
heck?
that?
You have a strength of 13.
That's
Huh.
pretty wild, huh?
Underneath, her feathers just so chiseled.
Yeah, I honestly
She's
didn't.
just
I never looked
ridiculously
because I
cut.
never was like, oh, she clearly will be very powerful.
I just find that pretty friggin' hilarious.
All right, y'all need anything pushed? LMK.
Like,
Stronger
holy
than
shit.
Bet I'm stronger than Edie. That's right. Let's go arm wrestle.
That actually would be funny to know. We wouldn't know, but I feel like I want to know.
It's because she
I
wears
think-
that cloak. You don't see it. She like throws it off, and then she's kind of like just like
Yeah.
square owlin.
You guys
She's
think that I
Iroh
walk
from Book of Fire. Like,
Yes. You think that I walk
Oh.
waddle because I'm awkward, but I'm
Yes.
actually like one of those gym bros that like can't put their arms down.
Your
That's canon
carpets-
for me. Is
Yeah.
Iroh from Fire?
Yes.
Literally takes it off a full pillow, drops to the ground. She's just
I've been working out in
ridiculously
prison,
cut.
okay?
Yeah.
You get Chad.
And I do have a trident. Oh my god.
I was just.
I want
laughing.
a Little Mermaid moment on the rock with my like muscles rippling and my trident and my hair
And
and
the water
feathers
crashing
flowing.
behind you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's just like,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
you brought it up. It's like, oh, I think I can hold you down, and I'm like, wait a minute,
Actually,
what are
I
her
could.
stats? Like, what are
Yeah,
her stats?
actually. You
Yeah,
might
look at
cast hold person. I cast release owl. So
Wax.
Hell.
That's amazing. And little owlin this entire time just walking around like squared
I
shoulders.
can't wait until we find out on accident.
Nobody has
Now-
once
now it's
asked
gonna
her to do
happen.
anything physical, and 13's a
No.
pretty good strength score. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
yeah, seriously, you guys, none of you guys have ever asked me. You guys are like, lady's too small. Don't let her lift anything. I've just been pretending. I knew. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, meanwhile, she's in her room,
work.
like when nobody's there, like lifting crates of boxes just for, like training purposes that entire time.
In between my sessions of writing my fan fiction, I do work out. Thank you.
Apparently.
She's just a crazy CrossFit looking Alan. Just like,
Holy shit.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
So, Michelle moves across to another field. This area is literally like kind of, you could almost say that it's a series of small volcanic islands. There are flats of just broken and cut volcanic rock. So it's you have to be careful. This stuff is like, some of it is as sharp as glass.
Hmm.
And the lantern weed just pokes up through this stuff all around these areas. So you can see it. You can actually see it. Like at distance, it's hard because you're looking at, you're looking through that heat shimmer. So after a certain distance, the world becomes out of focus. And it's so hot, it's a pretty heavy distortion. But you can sort of make out these little patches, like where there are small dots of the red glow. And you can automatically assume that that's got to be more lantern weave. So you're in a spot right now where you can then dismount and go and try and collect more if you so desire.
Yes.
Yeah.
do this.
Okay.
So, should how did the saves break up? So should you go with Valeria because you have saved all of them?
No, I think we're
So-
well. Hopefully we don't need to deal with the spores. If we pick them well enough, the spores don't
Yeah, you
disperse
only
into the air.
you
So,
only have
okay.
to actually
think-
make a
I think
save
Alira-
if you fail it by a certain amount.
Oh.
So I think Alira is pretty good at doing it, and I think Lady would be good as well. So they can go individually. Maybe put me and Oz, and then Alethea and Edie together.
Right?
All right,
Okay.
let's do this.
So
I'ma
who's
wander
going?
on
Who's
out.
going where? What is the breakup now?
I go alone.
Yeah. So it's Alira and Kade alone, Charlotte and Azalea together, Edie and Ellie together.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to need rolls. If you are currently under the aid action, I'll let you actually make it with advantage.
Well, good job for that, because I rolled a nat one.
Wolf. Ellie, do you want to
Stealth?
helm this?
The
Wait.
second,
Oh,
the second.
oh wait, do you have to roll?
roll's better.
Why did you make a stealth check, Charlotte?
I thought it was survival or stealth we rolled in the past.
No, not stealth.
Oh,
No.
you definitely had us roll stealth before.
I think because to
Sneak
sneak
up.
or something.
It was like a dex. It was just like a dex thing.
Did I make you roll stealth? I don't understand why I would make you roll
can't
stealth.
remember. I think
I've got a
the
pretty good memory,
situation.
and you did.
Oh
So-
yeah, yes, I remember why. Not to disturb the bed.
Mm.
So
okay.
yeah, that's why. Because the spores would react to your movement. That's why I did it. So you're basically approaching with the gentle hand. Now I remember.
Am I with Charlotte?
No, you're in your room.
Yeah,
No,
you're
you're
on
on your own.
You and
Oh,
well, Amy, you and Riley, you both your characters have survival. So
oh,
you
okay.
actually
So we're fine.
have that
Okay.
that
Yeah.
ability.
Okay.
You're like,
So-
why am I left alone?
It's like, oh, dang it! I should have said I
So,
wasn't good at
that
survival.
that makes me sad that Lady Cardia
Trip
passed
balls
so
again
well.
by myself.
No, being sad that lady passed. She passed. Move on.
I'm just
No
saying.
torture today.
I have hallucinations planned for all of you. I'm just putting that out there. So we're gonna Illyria.
Oh,
So the
did
two
are
of
you
you,
tripping? Oh, okay.
no, the two of them,
Yeah, that's funny, that's right.
you both actually get 2 pods each. So the two of you
Yes.
collect 2 pods.
Add to the
Um,
count, note keepers.
So Edie, you got a 21.
Yes.
All right, so neither
So
one of you
4?
guys. I mean Charlotte barely eked that out.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
So Charlotte got one.
Yeah, the DC to actually collect these is 15.
Nice.
So it's one of those things. It depends on
That's a high.
how badly you
Yeah.
how badly you fail by. So if you just fail, you don't necessarily have to make a save. If you fail by more than 5, you have to make a save.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's that's what it is. It's like whether or not you can collect it, and then in the process of collecting it, so the
makes sense.
DC to not have to save is 10,
Yeah.
which is
Sure.
easy.
So how many total do we get?
So it looks like 4, 5.
5. Nice. Well done, squad.
Oh, you.
So yeah, you managed to pull it off and not trip a balls this time. How many more of these do you want to continue? There are plenty.
We're at 13
I'll
right
keep-
now.
I'll keep going.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Sure, might as well.
They are all money.
Yep.
All right, so it moves on to another one. You are now starting to notice cracks in the bones of Michelle. The legs are
Okay.
starting to splinter.
Are they close enough to where if I yelled, they would hear me? Like everyone?
Yeah, they'd hear you. there is that incessant, and I have not found a ambient rumble to my liking that I would actually use to put up on as the thing for Sirenscape. Otherwise, I would. But there is that kind of like that low rumble that goes on from between the magma and the lava, and the the general noise that the mountain is making, the volcano. So it is kind of I'd say in general fairly loud. Is that droning sound, that rumble? But you can still communicate over a decent distance.
Okay. Illyria's gonna put on her Wilson mask and say, "All hands, we need to hurry up. Michelle can't handle it much longer." And pick the next flower.
Okay. All right. So you are on a new area. So go ahead and give me. You can do the same checks.
Did you roll with advantage on it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Well, at least you don't need to make a save.
Is that a 7? Oh, okay. But
What'd you end
I'm
up with?
feeling
Oh,
Taylor Swift.
Valeria. So 13. You failed to collect any pods, but you didn't trigger any of the stuff.
I was too worried about Michelle.
What about Miss Cardia?
I want to try again. Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Damn it.
Nice.
I don't know, you guys. Do I do third time?
You
Yes.
you collect 2
Yes,
more.
y-
Valeria, you failed to collect any, and Charlotte, you ended up collecting 2.
Nice.
All right, so 4 more.
Man, do I roll the dice? Do I like literally?
Yes.
Yeah, let's say it. Fuck it.
So
Okay.
you get back on Michelle.
Wait,
and
can I do
Michelle-
one more?
Well, yeah.
You go to the next.
You have to go
you've
somewhere
kind of
else.
exhausted this area. Michelle has to go to another area.
Oh.
And so Michelle, crossing the distance again, heads off towards another area that has the lantern weed. And you guys dismount, and there is. Let's see. Need to start making checks. Hold on. I am going to use my die.
Glassy dice.
I guess you could call them my glass C dice. They are glass. My prismatic glass. Shiny and rainbow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. No effect yet. So you get down off of Michelle and begin spreading out again into the area, into the strange volcanic garden. So go ahead and give me more rolls. Let's see how we do this time.
Okay. I'm scared.
Ellie, do you want to try or do you want me to do it again? You go. Okay, go ahead. Roll with advantage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna. Oh no! Fuck.
Oh.
Oh god. Okay, I got 12. I was so close.
I see an 8
see an
on
8.
screen.
Oh, because I get to guide myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Good call.
lucky.
I know.
Lucky.
Nicely done.
I think I'll back off now. Lady touched it and felt like a little woozy and was like, "Hey, well, I got a lot, you guys."
I got enough. I think I'm done here. So yeah, you fail to collect any. The pods that you collect either break or just aren't viable. So yeah, you just fail. You didn't trip balls. And this is sad. It's me, sad face.
Good.
I would have loved to have seen Lady Cardia tripping balls.
No.
Because then I would have to match it, and I would have to basically I would try and tell your hallucination at super speed.
That would have been pretty cool.
So
Maybe
Illyria,
next time.
Illyria, you end up with 2.
Yes.
Charlotte, you end up with 1. and none for Lady Cardia. So
Veerle got 16.
Veerle. Oh, Veerle. Okay, you got 16. So yeah, Veerle, you got 1 as well.
So 4
Yeah.
extra.
More.
Can Illyria go and take a look at Michelle and see how Michelle's holding up? Potentially see how much farther.
It's going to be problematic. You probably think that Michelle's legs are just about done.
Okay.
So you might want to head to the safety of
Illyria.
the knot.
Okay. Illyria takes a look at Michelle and says, "It's all right, darling. It's gonna be all right. You did well. We're almost done here." And she turns and Michelle can't go no further. We need to go back. We have to go back.
Right. Well, we've got 21 total, so I think that's good.
That's good.
Okay.
You did well, Michelle. You did well.
Mm-hmm.
All
Let's see
right.
if we can make it back.
So y'all scramble up on the back of the ex-Ankylosaurus and starts to lumber on again, back towards the safety of the jungle, away from the magma flats. And let's see if you make it back. Okay. So Michelle is in the process of crossing one of a little bit of a wider lava flow, basically a lava river. And the ground starts to shake. And I am actually going to need saving throws,
Oh my goodness.
dexterity saving throws from all of you.
Oh. +1 from Ellie.
Everyone add a +1.
Mm.
Oh, wait, why are we
Obvi
adding a
love
+1?
Because
A
I'm
paladin.
a paladin.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I pressed the
Oh,
wrong
that's
button.
bad.
Ignore,
All right.
Ignore that. Ignore what I just rolled. That was wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, mine was also wrong, actually. Mine was
Yeah,
wrong.
sorry. Mine is
Mine-
dexterity.
My dice were also wrong if we're just gonna be saying that. I got a 7.
Yeah, mine had a 1 and they meant to say 20.
I got a nat 20.
Me and Ellie like this. Me and Ellie just like whoop.
So
Go together.
Lady
Okay.
Cardia, you tumble off of the back of
I'm
the-
dead.
of the shell, and you are falling towards the magma. However, you have a flight speed. So,
Yeah.
would you like to use your reaction to take flight?
No, I'll fall.
Okay.
No, I'm just
So-
kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So
No,
it suddenly
I was
like,
smells
that's
like
a-
roasted
That's
chicken in
BDE.
here.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I will fly.
So yes, you fall off of Michelle, and you're tumbling towards the lava, and the updraft, just the heat itself, makes it easy for you to actually take flight. And boom, you flex your wings, and you're actually kicked into the air, like somebody blowing on a feather, literally, and you just kind of like tumble through the air. So you're now flying above Michelle. However, Michelle seems to collapse from under you, the rest of you, as
Damn.
one by one her bony legs give out. And you are now sitting there on top of this shell, riding it like a raft as it starts to slowly move down this river of lava. The liquid stone and fire carrying you further downstream.
But this can't be good.
The shell itself is not catching fire or anything like that, but you
Yeah.
just now, you lost all motive function. for your skeleton.
And
Yeah.
it seems we've hit the open sea, me hearties.
No one else fell off.
No, no one fell off.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Me and Ellie like grab the front of each other's. Ah!
I set the DC as 5. And it was
Oh.
just going for like the nerve factor for that. You know, I
Yeah.
wasn't out to kill anyone, but somebody decided to roll a 1.
Wow.
What? Oh boy.
Who would do that?
She's buff, but she can't dance.
Well, I'm so strong. My muscles just like knock me over, you know?
So yes, so you managed to not die that way, but now you are stuck on basically an unliving raft that's headed out to what looks to be a larger pool of magma.
And then how far, like, to the sides, maybe is like safe ground.
You're probably at any in either direction.
Yeah.
You are probably varying 15 to 20 feet on either side.
Okay. Right. I can get myself out of here, and I can cast fly on one of you guys. That only deals with 2 people though, but you can fly yourself.
Well, yes, yeah, oh, yeah. Thank you for the reminder. In case, there is a thing. I do have it. Hold on, I am looking, but I have it. Let me check this up. Yep, I have wind walk. So wait, no, just kidding. That doesn't help like I thought it does. Just kidding.
Blue balls.
I've got my boots, Charlotte. So
All
I'm
right.
going to
Okay.
need-
So that takes. So that's 4 of us, and there's 6. So just need to deal with 2 more.
Man, I guess. Sorry to bring it up again. I keep just going all over the place with this whole windwalk thing. I guess it could work. We would just be gaseous forms.
What?
Like all of us just
What?
become gaseous forms.
Be very careful with
Uh.
that, because this place,
You're
as I
stuck
had
for
previously
days.
described, has gas vents, which means it would be like the same effect as
Mhm.
a strong wind hitting you in your gaseous form, like a burning hot wind. So keep that in mind.
Wow.
One
we'll
of those
pretend Charlotte's
basically
done
just
that.
saved you.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow, that's such interesting. I kind of was hoping the spell would have something that's like, but you do not operate like a gas. No, you do. You just somebody could just you away, I guess. So
Right.
that's interesting.
That's my point. I just wanted to make sure that was clear before you decided to
Cool.
go that route.
Well, I got nothing.
Now,
I can just carry someone.
has the
like I
highest
just hold
perception?
Someone.
who's a passive perception?
You might have that
16.
passive perception. 16, yeah.
I think it's that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, are you all that like aware?
Yeah.
What
We're
about
very
what
aware.
about you, Veerle?
14.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about Charlotte?
No. Ange has just put a really good meme in the Discord, so you need to check it out.
Who?
Your wife.
Oh my God, what did she do now?
Oh.
Where did she put it?
Public Strixhaven.
Damn.
Riley, did you see it?
No, I haven't yet. I have
you
to open
need
it.
to check it out. Who made that?
Oh, we were in Discord. How did I close?
Did you make that? Aislinn.
Oh.
My wife made that.
Ew, it's disgusting. And I love it. Wow.
You need to put it on stream, Matt, so everyone can see.
That's great. Actually, let me do that.
Watch me get a muscle
Well, anyone
suit for
can
next
see it.
D&D.
It's in the public Strixhaven
Oh,
thing,
it's true. Yes,
which means if you want to see it,
You gotta
join
join
my
the
Discord.
Discord.
There you
click
go.
that link there.
see what I'm saying?
Master of marketing.
So let's do it that way. So it's in Strixhaven shenanigans. my wife made that.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
we love that.
Expectation and reality. That is so true. We're all like picturing that, like
Seriously, all of us are like, how is this possible? That like I still don't really understand how they're like, oh, 3-foot owlin. Well, because she has the strength, she can just push 300 feet or pounds of things.
like holy shit, right? So, oh god,
Oh, we just got a raid.
God,
as well,
we
not-
get a raid. Looks like we've got a raid.
Ooh,
Welcome in,
caca.
raiders.
That's ladies' raid sound.
You are just in time for me to cook them in liquid hot magma. So if you're like you like roasted owlin, you're in for a treat.
I know sometimes we keep playing through raids, but I feel like I have to stop because 20 sides to every story is their name. And I actually saw them live earlier and I was like, that's the coolest name ever. So
Yes, we will pause
So
for a moment
good.
and acknowledge that they have arrived. Yeah, normally we just kind of like I have to kind of say hello and chat and push forward if we're in a scene. But we were currently enjoying a meme that my wife created and put in the public Strixhaven, because as we had discovered that our tiny little owlin had a strength of 13, so they pictured her just to be this tiny little waifish creature, gentle and dainty, and apparently she's like super buff. She can like flex, and if you go to the Discord now and you look at it, you can see just how strong her legs are. They're like huge, giant, like drumsticks. So, oh my god, go
You did that
check
too
it out.
well. How do you what?
She eats a lot of protein. But I guess from now on we know that Boardley provides Lady Cardia with heavy duty protein shakes. She's got to get that in, and lots of
what do you think is in this cup? It's not coffee.
lots of red meat. So
Creatine.
So yeah, welcome all raiders. Go and check out, join the Discord, and at the very least, go and look at that damn meme. It's brilliant. It's if not a little bit disturbing.
Ew.
So yeah, so you're currently floating down this, like you're on an ankylosaurus shell, floating down a river of magma towards a large pool of magma. So it would actually be floating down lava to a pool of magma, settled. And you realize if, those of you who can't fly and or leap across, if you reach the pool of magma and it flows out into that, you're kind of fucked at that point. You're pretty screwed. The lady never skips leg day.
Nope. It's the only leg day that's the only day I do, son. Nailed it.
Saw that there. I happened to be looking there just as you put that on there. It was freaking awesome. However, Michelle did manage to get you close enough that you can see you're starting to see patches of actual jungle. They're not as dense like as the actual like jungle that you came from, but they are kind of like islands of vegetation scattered throughout the periphery of the actual magma flats that you had just been coming from. So you do see one that, I mean, just in like some passive investigation, you think you might be able to get a rope to at the very least anchor Michelle so Michelle doesn't end up down river, and then pull the shell over to the shore. You think that's possible, and since you have two people that can fly, you're going to need somebody to hold one end of the rope, and then somebody else has to fly out over and tie it off to one of the trees that's there. How much length of rope do you have on your persons?
I have
Classic 50 feet.
50 feet, yeah.
I
Okay.
think everybody's got at
You'll
least
need
50.
at least two.
None.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You lost
And
all
hear
your shit in the ocean.
And hear me out. I have a blanket. We tie one end.
Is that are you gonna too?
That's all I have. That's all I got. I don't
Why
have a
isn't
rope.
Lady Cardia carrying everyone else's stuff? She clearly can.
I don't know. Charlotte's in charge of the money. Lady can
Just-
barely keep her own head on.
Just keep stacking things on. Like she'll be as tall as the rest of the group just because of all the shit that she's carrying.
Call me Pack Lady.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
So we need to tie the two rope together. is
yeah,
that what
you'll
you're
need
saying?
2 ropes. That's why I was asking. If you have the 2 ropes, then you can actually manage it.
Illyria is gonna take one of her wood carver's tools, maybe one that has like maybe a hammer that has like a sharp end that maybe that could stick into something, and tie it to the end of the rope so that whoever flies can.
Oh,
You know.
good call.
All right, crew, we're not going down with the ship. We could do this. Oh, take off the mask. I don't know if we could do this. We got this, crew.
Weather the storm.
Charlotte, do you
We'll
want to
weather
save
the
your
storm.
spell? Do you want to save your spell slot?
I love it. It's like literally, you're switching back and forth. Oh, we're fucked. No, we're not fucked.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. We're not going down with the ship. Somebody fly over and get you this into one of the trees. Maybe we can guide Michelle.
So who's actually going to the trees to tie it
I'll
off?
fly it over. Yeah.
Of course. Now you're like, as you're flapping your wings, you're like,
Yeah.
flexing your
Everybody back
shoulders.
off.
Like,
I've got it. Hand me that rope. I'll try to see if it'll fit over my massive biceps as I fly over.
You really think you could do it?
She
Are you sure?
lands and does the back pose, like flexing, like the show.
Oh my!
And in reality, Lady's sitting there again, like 3 foot tall. So she's like so small underneath you guys. Like, yeah, give me the rope. I'll go ahead and fly it on over. It's no problem.
Yeah, she just hands you the hammer.
And in
Okay.
reality, Lady would like trip while trying to fly off. But do I need to roll anything, or do I just
No,
fly
you-
over and
you
tie it
fly
off?
over and- yeah, you tie off the 2. The only requirement was that you needed at least 2. Otherwise,
Okay.
there was going to be a little bit more of a complication. And but you managed to pull it off. So you tie off the 2 ropes. But there's nothing to really anchor it to on Michelle, so it's the group of you at that point just kind of like standing there pulling yourselves in, and you manage to pull the shell closer and right onto like the shore, and at that point you can see Michelle's skull breaks away and just starts floating down the lava,
Michelle.
and you all dismount the shell. The somewhat sounds of the jungle return. It's kind of that mix between the rumbling sound of the volcano and the living sounds of the jungle. You're kind of at that kind of crossroads between the two. But you can see that the trees that you are standing in, you're actually in a small mango grove.
Illyria is gonna make her final turn back to Michelle. It's okay. Your tax has been paid, dearest Michelle. May your bones return to ash. And then turn back to the group. All right, let's go.
The prayer that you had said on the from your staff returns.
She looks to it.
Well, not your staff, your scythe. On the haft of your scythe.
Yeah, she holds
Let's
it.
make that clear.
And then returns back to the group.
So you head towards the grove, because that's really the only place that you can go. And a few blurs flying off. I can't work.
Few
It's just
blurs.
difficult. Some blurs decided to fly
Blurries.
away. I can't English. Some birds. Looks like they might have been like. I'm going to make them toucans because why not? Nobody ever uses toucans. Some toucans fly out of the grove and head off towards the main part of, the heavier parts of the jungle. But yeah, there are plenty of fruit here, and I know you guys were also tasked to gather food as well. And you have a bag of holding, so if you would like to gather some, you can.
Yeah,
Might as
definitely do
well.
a forage.
Yeah.
Great. So you check off those boxes. So you're exploring around, and it doesn't take you long to realize that while you are on safe ground, it is still an island. On the other side of this grove, which is fairly large, you can see more magma flows.
Shipwrecked again.
You can give me perception checks since you are searching around this area.
Right. Oof, balls, terrible. 14, I think.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Natural
20.
20.
I didn't get a nat 20. I just got a regular 20.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's called a
high.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's 9.
It's just a regular 20.
It's a regular 20.
It's just a regular type.
Regular.
Got
no.
a
Regular
nat
no.
20 for 24.
Yes!
Okay. So we're going to throw this one over to Lithia. Now, there's the northern side of this island is like stone. It goes up into, and it looks like it's a part of this mountain. It is at the root of one of the extensions of the volcano itself. And in this area, it's hard to see. I mean, you can see the elevation, but it's hard to see that it is actually, part of the mountain until you get on top of it. But it's completely covered in vegetation. So, obviously this area is rather rocky with sudden outcroppings and things like that. It is a volcano. And as you guys are exploring around, kind of trying to get your bearings, looking for a way to get off of this section that doesn't lead you back to the mountain, or at least across the flats again, which, while possible, is much more dangerous without Michelle. It's Ilithia that spots it. As you guys are making your way around, there is the cliff sides of this hill. I'd say it's a hill at this point, but it's a fairly high hill. There's a lot of vines, a jungle. So there are a lot of vines that are kind of draping over it like some kind of green wig on a weird shaped head, you could say. Well, at one point, the vines that are dangling and hanging down are not resting on rock. It appears to be the mouth of a cave. Currently being obscured by the vines. It kind of stands out to you because periodically you would see what looked like steam coming out from between the vines, little wisps.
Did we go in a full circle? It's not right, is it?
Valeria, what do you know about that cave thingy over there?
What do I know about it? It's a cave.
Alright, same thing I know about it then. That's pretty good.
Yes. But I'm very perceptive, and what I can see is there's a lot of material here to make a good shack. I think we could get one going by the next day and a half. This would. The only thing is, we don't have a water source. It would be hard to live on this island.
Yes, I feel like the magma is definitely, taking away from
Hmm.
the property visage.
So, I guess maybe we should take a look at this cave then. Is that what we're thinking?
Well, yes, it beats sleeping out just in the open.
It's funny. Property value is so low here.
This magma is just driving down my property values. Is terrible. Bob is just furious.
Okay, before we go anywhere with this, I want to make sure that I know who has what. So, Illyria, you have night vision, right? To 60 feet because
Yes.
you're a half elf.
Yeah. Elf. Wood elf.
Wood elf. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
you have to 60 feet. And how many elves do we have? We have mostly elves in this group.
Yeah,
So
we're the only
Olivia,
ones.
yeah, you have
3 of you? Yes.
you have a little bit more than dark vision because of what you are. We have Charlotte, yes. Charlotte is another elf. You're all elves. Why? What is up with that?
They have pretty ears.
Mm-hmm.
They're so pretty and tall.
They're pretty and tall.
So many elves, so fair are the folk in this group. And Lady, I think you have night vision too, right?
I can't remember if it's dark vision.
should.
I think it's dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Is that the same? Okay.
Same thing.
Much as being
Eh.
old.
I am old. Hey,
Ha ha, old.
it's a skill with me. Are you kidding me?
Mhm.
It's not that necessarily that I'm old. I'm experienced. I've seen it. These stats called so many different friggin' things. It's not even funny at this point.
Got reflex saves and
Yep.
all going on.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
And Azalea is the only one that doesn't. And I'm going to add her I'll move her around as necessary. So she does not have it. All right. I want to make sure that you can all see the map before I reveal it to everyone else.
Please hold. Not yet. Loading.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, we're on the map in the corner.
Now you can only see, right? You can only see what you can see. You can't see the
Mhm.
entirety
Yeah.
of the map.
Now you come into a black screen and then you got the bits in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Okay. And your Owlin also has night vision. I mean, not Owlin,
I'm an owl.
your Strigopex.
Vulpini.
Yes,
And I need to make Vulpini tiny.
you do.
Vulpini needs to be small. Wicked small.
Mm.
I am looking forward to the new ED token that we should be getting next week. Fingers crossed.
Ooh.
Super exciting.
Oh, wait. Actually.
We have no.
Actually. Hold on, please.
So beautiful.
Hold on. I can do that,
Mhm.
actually. Hold, please. File. Change your picture. Edit. Token. Click to upload. I did make you one. I have updated it just for you. The new and improved Edie.
Da, 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 da.
So much.
And save changes. I forgot to do it. That's all. And now.
Pretty she is.
That's so pretty.
And there you are. There you have it, my good friends.
Oh man.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's bring it over to the other screen so that folks can see things. And actually, I need to Strigopex. What the hell is the token size? No. And that's not letting me change it. Why didn't it? Yeah, let me change it before, right? Not letting me. Not letting. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how. Let's do this, shall I? Ooh, there we go. Tiny little Strigopex. Okay, so let's show the class, shall we? What time is it? 12:30, 2:37. Okay. Show the rest of the class exactly what we're looking at. And there we are. And Auxilia, you're not there, so I need to put up an Auxilia token. Bye-bye. A token.
Token.
I will update the new token in the actual slideshow that I have. I'll update that later. I haven't done that, so I'll do that later.
Thank you.
We'll lay off.
Okay. So you are standing outside of what appears to be a cave. No, I think I can objects and tokens. Okay. What are you doing? You part the curtain of vines to reveal the cave underneath.
Have you been in like mini caved areas, like dungeons, things like that on the island, Illyria, or what can we expect?
Initially, when I didn't have my shelter yet, but would I know what sort of?
You never
Things
really
would be-
ventured too far. Like
Okay.
you've never gone this close to
Okay.
the mountain, only because
Okay.
it's so dangerous.
Well, I've been in smaller caves, but nothing quite like this. I know better than to do that.
Okay. Well, it's going to be one big surprise. That's great. Yeah. Like me and a couple of girls, we've done a couple of these now, and yeah, like sometimes you have like the most kind of perceptive kind of go first. That way, if there's any traps and things like that, they're more likely to notice them rather than someone like me who's not got good perception. So,
Who is the most perceptive?
well, I mean, Alethea spotted the
I-
cave in the first place, so I guess she's
Hmm.
pretty perceptive.
All right. Alethea, lead the way.
Everyone's perceptive with a natural 20.
Yeah, that's true.
Charlotte doesn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Okay.
Plus, aren't you like one of those elves that can like see in the dark?
All elves see in the dark.
Was
Well,
going to ask.
Oh, yes, but it's like gray. But you have like you look like one of those elves that live in the dark.
Because she's
I
gray.
don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I think I know
Well,
what
I
Lyra's
just
saying.
I assumed she's one of those elves. I don't know.
You're an ash elf, right, Alethea?
Yes.
Right.
So, would you feel comfortable leading us through the cave?
Yeah, sure. I will go first.
I can see in the dark too, so we could, and you can too. And she points to Charlotte, because you look like an elf, right? Yeah, you have your stuff. So we could be your backup, and we can get your sides. Like, oh, look over there. Oh, and then you're an owl, so.
Well, I could, like I could stick my feathers like this if you want, because I can also I can see in the dark. But I'm not an elf.
You also are missing from Video Ninja, by the way.
Yeah, we can't see.
Am I?
Yeah.
That's weird. How long has that been happening for?
I just
5 minutes.
yeah, well, not only
Oh,
a couple minutes.
Well,
Wild.
But that's funny. It's like, yeah, you elves with your ability to see everything can't see me.
yeah, I can't. Yeah,
Don't
this
say
is how
that.
this is how good I am at being in the dark.
She's strong. She's stealthy.
Okay, that's super
That's stealthy.
odd. Let me close this browser and bring it back up.
Wait, is anyone here that can't see in the dark?
I just always.
Azalea raises her hand.
Oh,
But we've got like we've got torches and
ma-
lights and things.
maybe someone could hold her hand. Anyone?
Okay.
Okay.
And also, I'm back, I think. Hello. Okay.
Yes, you're back.
Ta-da!
There
Hold
you
on, I
are, we
need
can-
to-
Just so you guys know, I was sticking my feathers out like this, so I have elf ears also.
Okay.
let me just fix your video thing. I need to put the new link. Okay,
What do we think would be more helpful? Do you want like an Overwatch, someone to go a bit ahead, or I mean, I have some forms that I could go into if we wanted, but I wouldn't be able to communicate with you all.
That could be helpful. I can also warg into Vulpini and send her ahead as well. I can see it from her eyes. That's an option as well.
Well, it depends if we want to play it safe. Do we want to scout then? Scout the cave? Or do we just go right in?
I mean, we could do that.
Do you want to
I'm a little
check for, like, is it a magical cave? Is it just a normal cave?
I think we'll find that out when we go in. There's
Yeah.
nothing really we can do
Well,
about that now.
Since Alithia will be at the front, what would you rather? Would you rather we have a scout, or should we just go right in?
I do not know if we have a scout. It'd be good to know where we are.
Okay.
Vulpini,
Vulpini, do you want to send Vulpini with me, and I'll follow after Vulpini? That way we
Yeah, we
know
can do-
something.
We can do both. Someone just needs to hold me because I'd lose my like senses while I go inside Vulpini. So
does anyone want to hold Charlotte? Anyone?
I think I could. I got 2 hands. I think I could handle Oz in one and Charlotte in the other one.
Does anyone actually have
And
the light
falls.
cantrip?
Be
I do.
sure-
Oh wait.
Do we need it?
Oh, wait a second. I could make light if we need.
I just wanted to
Okay.
point that out.
if
Good
there is,
call.
if there is,
Thanks,
other things-
Wilson.
Why don't you make some light, darling? Yarr.
Forgot.
That's kind
I was
of
just
a
so
good
wrapped
word.
up in everyone having dark vision and
I know you've never
All
needed it
these
before in the
elves.
jungle,
It's
but you're no longer
amazing.
in the jungle.
right.
The only bad side about producing light is if there's other things down here, it'll easily give us away. We've just got to be mindful of that as well.
Stealthy. Well,
Ah,
okay, let's send our
the
scout and see if
trade-off.
we even need to be stealthy. Maybe
Okay.
they're scared of light. Some things don't like light.
So, Edie's she's trying to like psych herself up. She's like, man, I hope this doesn't go bad and turn me into a tiger. So she like bounces on the balls of her feet and shakes her arms out. And all of a sudden you just hear joints popping, snapping, like sort of also
Capers.
reminds you of like dry twigs getting snapped in the woods. And she just sort of like crumples in on herself and like pushes back out as a big ol' spider.
Ah, so you
Then it's like-
did druid version. Good. You don't need new clothes.
No, and so then I'm like, right, cool, we're a spider.
What kind of spider?
Big Edie spider. She's a big giant spider.
A giant spider?
Gray
Okay, hold on.
bug.
It doesn't have to be.
She doesn't, but that's the only thing that has a climbing thing at the moment because I can't fly. So I need to put
There
in
we
some more
go.
druid levels.
So giant spiders are large creatures.
This one is a medium beast. Giant wolf spider, unaligned.
Oh, giant wolf spider. That's different.
Oh, did you say giant wolf spider? I thought you said
My
giant
bad,
spider.
just a
I'm so
plain
sorry.
giant spider.
Well, there's a giant spider and a giant wolf spider. They're two different monsters.
That's why when you said, I was like, I should go ask because I changed it to Edie bug, so I don't know what it's actually called anymore.
So we're gonna we're gonna put you right here for now.
Daybug.
And let me give you access to it.
Yucky.
Counts as ED. You should be able to see through it and control it now.
Yes. Again. Ooh, yes.
Ew,
So-
you just crawled all over everyone. And you're currently now standing on somebody, right?
I
You're
feel
standing on
very
your own
queasy. This
token.
is
Gotcha.
disgusting.
Okay.
This, it is freaking out. This is the thing that does you. You had a full skeleton man cooking you food.
The
You
legs.
can't hear this.
Well-
It's just
Oh, the little
spider.
legs.
You
The
can't-
big legs.
All you hear is the chittering noise, though. You can't communicate
That's-
as a spider.
That's-
It's
Ew.
clacking its what is it? Palpits?
I don't know. It's hateful. It's just a big old fucking bug.
I have a feeling Edie Spider's judging you right now, Illyria, but I'm not too sure.
She's just like trembling. Ugh,
Edie
that is
Spider
so
is judging
disgusting.
So
You're gonna have to stop looking at me.
So when I see through Vulpini's eyes, I can still talk. So the best thing to probably do is we'll scout ahead, and I can keep you guys up to date and just keep following behind. Maybe keep like a 30-foot distance, something like that.
Okay.
So if someone can move Charlotte while I move Vulpini, that'd be great. If people can do that, I don't know.
Well, you should be able to see, right? You can see through Vulpini, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to be going ahead, moving Vulpini, so I'll be leaving Charlotte behind, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll move it as needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Make sure, like I said, movement discipline, don't keep moving ahead, because in real time you will trigger things if it does trigger. So keep that in
Okay.
mind.
We've come to a little fork. The path goes on ahead and it branches right as well.
So keep in mind, just for the audience at home, you guys have the benefit of seeing the entire map. So make sure that my players aren't also looking at stream if you don't want to spoil it. So you guys can see the entire map. They only see the hallway that they are currently in.
Scary.
So
Okay, we're currently at the junction. You could probably move into the cave a little bit. Like
Yeah.
30 feet or so.
Uh,
But don't
alright.
move any further.
Come on,
Alright.
Oz. Oz and I will just be at the back together.
Illyria won't use light yet, I guess. Not yet.
What is this I can see here, Matt?
Huh?
I can't.
what does that look like to you?
Doesn't look good.
Is that a hole in the ground?
No, it's just you can see that it basically looks like the way it kind of overlaps, it's like a dried lava flow. Like the floor is like, or magma dried, and you can see what looks like construction. Like humanoid made construction. There is a cobbled floor and brick walls and things like that. And you can see that it looks like the wall that you're looking at had collapsed, opening it up into what you are looking at. So it appears to be man-made. Beyond that point is no longer just a standard cave.
Okay, and is that a stairwell I can see on the far side there? Where I'm pinging?
That's what I'm thinking.
Sort of, yes. It looks like a set of stairs going down. Like off of kind of like a dais. So it's kind of like that half of the floor is raised and the other half is sunken, and there's a set of stairs connecting.
Okay. Vulpini's gonna head this north direction rather than going east. But Charlotte says, you can keep coming up inside the cave until you get to the junction. Wait there for further instructions.
Is it okay that I'm moving without Oz? I don't think I can move her.
I'll move Oz.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
I'm gonna have to move the rest of you guys anyway.
Also, as just a heads up, Edie is on the ceiling. So she's not walking on the ground.
Because that's not creepy or gross at all.
It's disgusting, actually. Ew.
There seems to be some like type of. Is that lava I can see from there, or do I need to get a little bit closer?
That looks it looks like magma. Just a bubbling pool.
Right.
All of these tubes, the rock walls, they look like dried magma. Like it has that kind of like weird, like it looks like somebody made it out of clay and it just kind of melted its way through. So you're in some kind of a lava tube.
Is this giving
FYI,
Up the Beholder tunnel?
You cannot get that close to that magma without potentially taking damage. So keep that in mind. If you are within 1 square, so if you are 5 feet, within 5 feet of magma, you can take heat damage.
Yeah, so we can hug this wall. We can hug this wall, though.
Correct.
Okay. Right. Yeah, and Charlotte would kind of not tell them to push up, but just at least describe this kind of magma pool that she's seeing right now.
Okay.
And then she would keep moving up. Vulpini kind of like comes to a halt. Okay, there's a section that I don't think we can pass through. It'll be too hot. The path's not wide enough. Vulpini doesn't have that many hit points, so it'll probably just.
Poor girl.
I mean, it wouldn't kill her. She'd go back to the Feywild, but for all intents and purposes, that's what it would do. Okay, we'll retrace back and come back to the junction.
Okay. All right, you're all back at the junction. The other thing is like, I can add the stats for you guys.
Okay.
And
We'll try the other way.
see if it actually works. So yours is. Yeah, she's going into here. Okay.
There we go.
These rooms appear to be like nearly completely empty.
I don't like this.
You can see where they're like on in every doorway where there were doors, but there's nothing remaining of any of the wood.
Okay.
Which could
And
denote like, damage, rot, how long these have been here.
What the hell?
And there's nothing in this room that I'm currently in?
Nope.
There's this one? Oh, okay.
So do we have to fly down these stairs to get to this room? Is that what the situation is?
No, you don't have to fly down.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
So
There's more pools of magma down here. Again, the passageway is too small to really pass through it without taking any heat damage. But there is a door here at the far end.
why is this doing this to me?
Well, you shouldn't be able to move through the walls. Are you able to move through the walls?
Who are you talking to?
All you guys, your tokens. I don't think you can.
Think I just fucked up.
What'd you do?
No, I can't do that.
Can't
Okay.
see anything anymore.
I don't know what Hannah's doing. Hannah's
I can't see anything anymore. My tokens are gone.
Did you just delete your tokens?
I don't know. I was trying to ungroup them.
I think you deleted. Yeah, I think you
With
deleted
my
your
left,
tokens.
yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
It's okay. If I'm not
One
throwing the
moment.
X card, I'll delete my tokens. From the board.
Giant wolf spider incoming. We're gonna turn that into Edie.
Thank you.
And let me add another Edie. Yeah, I think you accidentally deleted your tokens. Both of them disappeared. I was like, where'd they go?
Oops. Into the magma.
And Edie. I have to add your vision back because you
we go.
nuked your token.
Thanks.
this pathway with the magma in again. How tall is it?
Which one? The one that looks like a dead end?
Yeah.
It's probably about 12 feet tall. So yes,
Sure.
you could fly over with Vulpini, but yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you can crawl over as well. Passive perception.
Can't see anything in there.
Passive perception 13.
For what about Edie Spider?
Edie's is 15.
As a spider?
Yes.
Okay. There, where you are standing right now, are some weird looking bubbles. Like they're like it almost looks like the wall has pimples.
Mm.
You can give me a knowledge nature check if you would like to try and identify what they are.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll do that.
It's gotta be like 11.
I got a D4 in nature. I do.
10.
Yeah, you're not sure.
13.
I will give you the 13. It looks like they might be geodes, volcanic bubbles. Which means there are usually mineral or crystalline deposits inside.
And this actually is a dead end where I am, correct?
It is. Appears so, yes.
Can I check as a spider to see that it is?
You can certainly try. To quote one Matthew McMercer.
What would you like from me?
For that, it would be a perception check. You're actually, for this, would be kind of more of an investigation check. You're searching a specific spot, looking for a secret door.
Ooh. Investigation 17.
Nothing about this wall appears anything but natural, including the geodes that you see.
Well, I don't have thumbs to do anything about that. So
Yeah, you see kind of Vulpini like circling as if she wants to go back to the others.
Okay.
Yoke.
And then
All right. Move that back.
Charlotte will kind of just pop back out of Wog. Okay, so to the north is a large magma pool. Like I said, at one point the passageway is pretty narrow, so you'd be pretty much right up to the magma, and the heat is very intense. To the right there's an empty square room, and then further on there's a door. Did I say whether the door was locked? Like, did it have a lock on it or anything?
It looks like it had a lock mechanism. You didn't
Right.
check it to see if it was locked.
No, I didn't. I'm
Right.
just gonna tell them if I seen a lock on it.
Mhm.
It seemed to be locked. Obviously, I couldn't really do a full check as Vulpini. And then there's like another dead end with like these, I think they're called geodes, kind of like bubbles of magma again. And they normally have mineral or crystalline deposits inside. That's all I really saw. Nothing too exciting, unfortunately, but we can maybe check out the door, see what that is. But there's no
Well-
creatures or anyone down here as far as I see.
If it seems safe, yeah, let's check out this door. Maybe it's back to Bob.
To the
Yeah.
door. So anyway, Charlotte went down the corridor and she's like ushering you guys this way, guys, this
Yep.
way.
You guys have to move your tokens.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Right, let's get to that door.
Now, I don't know if so movement and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier. Like, I don't know if you know the trick with the
Okay.
right click.
Hmm?
It does the measurement for you when you pick up your token to move it, and if you tap right click, it starts an
Yep.
arrow.
Yeah, so if you have the
Oh.
select move tool and you left click hold, and then you right
You actually
click.
don't have to hold. Yeah, you left click hold. You just tap right click.
Yes, tap right click.
Crom.
Lady, do you mind giving me some guidance here? Just wanna check it for traps.
No problem. And she gives you a little like tussle of your hair. Yeah.
Feel that strong grip as she does it. You know, it's like,
Right. I like try to go to tussle you, but I accidentally slam your head. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know my strength.
Right against the wall, breaks a
much
couple of
sauce.
teeth.
nobody knew your strength up until now, apparently.
Sorry. I forgot I could lift 300 pounds, even though I'm 3 feet tall.
That'll be
I
a
did.
20. That'll be a 22 investigation.
Ooh.
It is trapped.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh.
Charlotte's seen these.
Well, you got a 22. You realize that it is a poison needle trap. However, the vial of poison, like you can tell from the surface of the needle, you're like looking at the needle, you can just see it. It's dried. So while it is armed, the poison is probably not still active.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't want anyone to be like stabbed by a needle though. So is there a way of like is there a way of just like neutering it? Like
Yeah, you can still disable it. I'm just saying, with
Yeah.
that high
Okay.
of an investigation, you realize it is a needle trap, but all it's going to do is prick your finger.
okay, and is the door
Maybe
locked?
give you some, give you like a staph infection. That's about it.
That's still bad.
Yeah, you die of what's that thing called? I can't think. Anyway, is the door locked as well?
Or-
Does appear to be locked. Yes.
Okay. There's a trap. I've disabled it, but I don't think it would have done anything anyway. The poison's been it's lost its potency. Basically, it's been here a while. So that's good. The bad news is it's locked, and we've lost our resident lockpicker in Ileana.
Hmm.
So, Illyria, you good at lockpicks or no? Not your
Uh,
type of style.
Not really my type of style. I can try and like slam into it, like run. Try to hard arm it.
Okay, that could be a good second option.
That's Kadea's job now.
Tetanus, yeah, kind of tetanus. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty pretty dexterous, but I don't have thieves tools or anything like that to help me unlock this. Do I need thieves tools to unlock it?
Yeah, you do need thieves tools to unlock it.
Does anyone have thieves tools?
Does Oz have thieves tools? I feel like that's an Azalea aesthetic.
Azalea
think
is
so.
no, she doesn't. She doesn't even have
Okay.
a skill for it.
If I concentrate, maybe I could think back to something. I do have borrowed knowledge.
You'd still need tools to
I still
do
need
it.
the tools. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, hear me out. I have calligraphy supplies and
Oh,
a pen, like a thin little. Could I offer 2 pens?
And hear me
Is it
out
like-
here.
Go.
If you could, I'm gonna allow it because why the fuck not? However,
Okay.
it will ruin the
Damn.
pens because he has to bend them and well, because Charlotte will have to bend them in order to get them to work.
Well, you
And
know,
you'll
I
still be
keep
doing it at disadvantage. But I will allow you to actually do that as a as kind of a workaround.
I think we should ride this crazy train. And, you know, it does keep coming up. My pens have been used so many times that I actually think that it's time to retire them. So,
The sarcasm
You
is
can
unreal.
still, if you can still force the door.
I think we should try.
Like that
Well, I
is an
mean-
option. I'm just saying, like that is something you
How-
can do.
How big is the door? I mean, maybe a
gonna get
few of us can
pricked.
try and just. Well, she said
I
she
can
disabled
push
it.
300 pounds. How does that
What?
translate to a door?
What?
That lady at it.
Just again,
How does that
you do the whole back flex thing, and you're like, I got
Right,
this.
like, oh, wait a second. Why am I even using my pens when I've got 2 pens right here?
It's like step
So-
out of the way, everyone.
But actually, that's a real question because I'm just learning now about my strength. I truly don't know my
Right.
strength. So, how would DM such a strength that can push 300 pounds? How does that translate to
So
something
you-
like opening a door?
You're still going to have a bit of a difficulty because you have the height problem.
'Kay.
There is a
Mhm.
leverage issue, especially when you're dealing with a door, and
Need a
The-
fulcrum, baby.
yeah, the fulcrum point on a door is always going to be the locking mechanism.
Okay.
What if I would help? Like,
Well,
you
yeah,
know.
you could assist. Do any of you have a crowbar?
I'd be kind of surprised if somebody did.
Let's
There are
see.
packs like the Dungeoneer's pack, and
Yeah, how do you see what's in the?
List.
Oh, it tells you, right?
there are certain
Your
packs that you
Inventory.
can get
Yeah.
that will
Let's
give you a
take-
crowbar.
Let's take a look here.
So check your inventory.
I've retried knocking on the door. Just a suggestion.
Hello. Are there any volcano people here? Hello. Avon calling.
Or a
doesn't-
ring doorbell while we're at it.
I'm absolutely
So
positive
funny.
that anyone who lives here is going to be in dire need of a makeover. The air is just so dry. So if you'd let me in.
Sulfur is just nightmare for your skin.
Why, yes, we are home.
I don't have a crowbar. I don't think.
I think Edie said she did.
Oh,
But Edie's a spider right now, so
Yeah,
Oh.
it is a spider right now, and
Can you just like drop it?
no, it
can
like
you just
melds
not
into
be a
form.
spider? Maybe.
Mm.
Ah.
How long has it been? 10 minutes?
Well, I feel like we've
yeah,
been
at this
standing
point,
quite
yes,
a while.
over 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's been like
Yes.
not that long. Yeah, I've still got 50 minutes left on this wild shape. So
Oh, okay.
I've got
Um,
it for a while.
All right.
Um,
I don't have a crowbar, but I have like other tools. Let's see.
Well, you can try. She'll step back out the way.
It doesn't when I
So,
click on it. It doesn't say exactly
It's hard
what.
for
so-
two of you to get in there to actually force a door. However,
Oh, it's
this is
not.
where being a small person will come in handy. If you're going to force a door and your Lady Cardia is one of them, I will give you advantage.
I'm in.
It's a straight up strength check.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Does guidance work on checks like
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's an ability check.
It's just not a skill check.
Maybe Wilson could give me some guidance as well.
Okay, well, okay,
Beforehand.
so 10. I'm just taking it easy on you guys. I don't want to show off.
Well, you've got
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, you roll twice.
Ooh, oh.
Do I roll
Thought that was
2
your
or
guidance.
am I
Okay,
just
good.
like assisting her?
Ugh.
Yeah, so
I'm
when you
just
There's
going
one
easy on you
person on an
guys.
assist like that, and they roll at advantage.
Yeah,
I got a 12 at my highest with my guidance.
maybe not so swole after all.
The
Just-
door,
You were
the
right
door
about the
creaks.
size.
You hear some snapping, as you know, like some of the boards do kind of start to split, but the door holds fast.
I'm sorry. You're just an owl. I don't know how to say this. Is somebody else able to help? Maybe.
I could
It's-
try.
It's understandable.
I think Ellie looks pretty strong, if you ask me.
Somebody has to help Lady Cardia. That's the thing. Two average
Oh.
size people can't
Okay.
be here.
Maybe I'm not strong enough. You try, Alethea.
I'll give it a go.
No problem.
What is it,
All
Lithia?
right.
What is your strength bonus?
A +3.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
so go ahead, Miss Cardia. Roll, but use her bonus with advantage.
+3.
Yes.
Okay.
Believe in you, Lady Cordia. You got this.
Okay, here goes. I don't know how to make it do that roll on the screen. Okay, so 2 plus a 9 is 11. Come on, lady. You're stronger than this.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to spook you guys off too soon. You know, I just wanted to build a little suspense.
So, the door is like the wood is strangely still strong, still intact, and you're pushing. You can hear that crack, that that like popping noise as the joints around the bands of the door and things like that begin to give way, and literally at the same time, all three the two hinges and the lock pop at the same time, and the door flies straight in and skids into the room. So I need
just a look of shock.
I need Alethea and Cardia. You are the ones that have to be up there. So Edie, you're gonna have to move out of there. You can't really fit above them. This is only just about an 8-foot high thing. So Lady Cardia, you're up there as well as the door.
Okay.
Flings open.
Is opened.
Whoa!
Ooh.
The door is
Whoopsie.
almost intact too. It's laying on the ground and just inside.
Whoa.
It looks pretty clear, you guys. One room with looks like a bunch of other rooms attached. Come on in. Just go slow. Go slow. Go slow. Ooh.
Okay.
Hallway over here.
Ah, someone close the door.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, there's another hallway down here. It looks like it connects, but I'm kind of scared to go alone.
Okay.
Where are you, Cordia? Over here?
Cuckoo! But also, don't get too close to me, you big spider.
Da-da-da. What is this? Oh, okay. Just come up behind.
Can I make a perception check?
Where?
Anything back there?
Where are you? What are you? Just a general perception check?
Yeah. Yeah. Just in general.
Okay, sure. Give me
And
a perception check.
I also look.
You can.
Oh, never mind.
Oh no. Rolled an 11.
So the room is fairly, it's large. You're in there, you see it. And there's a series of 6 columns. The columns are intricately carved. They depict scenes of life, like just people kind of going through their like depictions of people in almost like hieroglyphic style, like maybe like kind of like a Mesopotamian, Egyptian, like weird combination, but that kind of like stylized artwork. And they're doing things like filling vases with water. You can see there's like some of them like are harvesting wheat and going through like daily life things. It just depicts life. And the room itself, the walls at one point were intricately painted. But right now there's only like maybe flecks of blue and green and red that are covering the walls at all. Most of it has peeled off, probably cooked away by the heat of the volcano, which obviously it is very almost stiflingly warm in here. You can see in the center of the room, as it goes down, you can see there are multiple layers. So the center of the room is recessed, and you see pile of bones, bleached bones of like multiple bodies, probably 20 or more bodies worth of skeletal remains. There are urns cracked and broken around the room, and the room itself has the acrid smell of acid, that very tart, like very tangy smell.
These depictions on the columns, sorry, Hannah.
Go for it.
You said they're doing like, it's just pictures of people doing like everyday things.
Yeah.
Is the environment at the inn, is it like similar to the island itself? Does it look like it could be depictions of people who lived on the island?
It's possible. If you want to, you can try and discern some kind of information. Like if you want to see what those columns represent, like the art on the columns represents, you give me either history or religion check. I think would work here.
Okie dokie.
Does this art, does it make me think of the tiger statuette? Is it different?
No.
Okay.
Very, very different.
Nice. 18.
Which did you roll? You did a history check. So the history check is definitely detailing and dictating a culture. With an 18, there's not much that it relates to. It is definitely a much older culture. Doesn't really fit anything that you've seen. Could it be a lost civilization? Perhaps. But with Edie's 14 religion, so the depictions on the columns could very well have religious undertones. The way it's built, that the display is actually set up in the format of a great hall, kind of tells you that, okay, this place is dedicated to something somehow. And what it tells you is that this might have at one time been a temple dedicated to Alestia. Alestia is the inspiration of the harvest and community.
I am going to... I'll go up to the painting, drop my spider form, and that also sounds horrifying. It sounds like a big, like, wet piece of canvas.
Hold on, all of the walls were painted, is what I'm saying. There's no actual intact painting. So all of the walls at one time were painted. So all of the walls around
But you're saying that like these you're saying that, so we're talking frescoes on the walls. I'm talking bas relief on the columns,
Right.
like the Acropolis. Like, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay, well, you said
Like-
painting. That's why I said these are carved.
That's
The
what I'm
columns are just
asking.
carved.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Where does the paint stop? Like, is it just
It's
this
just
whole
flex.
thing a painted thing?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just
gotcha.
flex remaining. There's no discernible image, but it looked like the whole place, like there was probably frescoes all the way around this thing.
Yeah, all right.
There's just nothing really remaining.
So, I'll come up. I'll end up probably near Charlotte. And I think this could have been a temple to is it the Passion dedication? I can't remember, but the Elestia, of the harvest.
Right. An inspiration, I believe.
Right. So, what worried me is that there are no creatures here and there are no people here.
Well,
So, like, there's
mean-
just bones. We're looking at that big pile over there. So,
and even the trap on the door, like I said, the poison had just lost its potency. That's how long it's been sitting there. So yeah, this is evidently from a long time ago.
I worry is
based on their
that-
decay, there's nothing left. It's been quite a while.
Do not move, do not move, do not move, Edie, do not move. Don't be move. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
okay.
Lady's gonna take a little step back.
They're just bones. It's okay.
Yeah,
They
no,
won't
shush,
hurt.
shush, shush, no,
They don't bite back.
So
Here, I'll show you.
They might
No,
no, the bones might
You-
not no,
You
the
touch
bones might not
Walks
No.
up to the bones and bends down to touch the bone. Wait,
All right,
wait.
freeze.
Before she does,
Time out. Yes.
no.
Thank you, Amy. As you disturb
I
the
don't
bone
have to press
pile,
the button.
you hear what just sounds like a dry hiss of somebody who's exhaling, and more than one somebody, just kind of like coming from further
Nice.
in the in this room. There are two sub chambers at the opposite end of the room, and you see forms begin to move.
That was my
One
next question.
by one.
Yeah,
So they fill the doorway. You can see what appears to be the emaciated, nearly skeletal forms of humanoids that are nearly completely wrapped head to toe in bandages. They
Mhm.
wear what appear to be some kind of like ceremonial dressing clothes and things like that are kind of mixed in with the bandages. They're like very decorated kind of like necklaces, and there's like some tiaras and things like that. Various, like they appear to be in some way, shape, or form priestly vestments. They are armed with what appear to be farming implements. But they are clearly nonplussed by your presence here, and begin to
having that tiara.
lumber your way. So, what's going to happen now is, let me bring up the initiative tracker, because it's time to roll initiative. So everyone, in order to roll initiative, if you have the connection, so what you want to do is you want to make sure your token is highlighted before you roll initiative on D&D Beyond, and it should automatically plug you in. If it doesn't, I will do so manually. Just let me know what you rolled.
That's me.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Wow.
Da-da-ta-ta.
Wow. I rolled a 6.
Oz. I'm going to put Oz just in the room, because that's where she would have
Look.
been.
Edie
Hannah,
and
you
Ellie
have
are on the same page.
Same with the tiara. I was like, I want that tiara.
I'm having that.
Christ. I described too much, didn't I?
Yes.
Details. God damn. Okay.
Not one, but 2 chaos gremlins. And then Amy as well.
Did I put that in there? Hit points. She's got. All right, I'll do that after. So let's see. For you, initiative. Let's see, Azalea. Azalea has 5. Didn't do so hot. Am I missing anyone? I think all of you ended up in there, right? Yeah, you're all good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ellie isn't in there.
Yeah, because you're rolling
that's
manually,
right.
aren't you?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
add you in a second. Let me bring up mummies. The mummies.
Ooh.
Mummies.
The floor.
All the mummies hit the floor. Is that what you're saying? That's not right. And let's add. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. What did you get?
6.
6. All right. Descending order. So Charlotte on the 24. We'll let you do your sing. You know, you can do your song, but then the mummies will just leave. So you can't do any finishes. That seems to be how it goes.
Oh,
I
I was like, that's really weird that you would also tell us that. Like, that's a really that's a really quick way to get out of this.
Yeah.
Sammy will get the chance, but it'll be in another room outside of earshot of everyone.
Oh my gosh. For sure.
Just always
Okay.
works out like that.
All right. What am I doing? Do we have music for this?
Yeah. I'll put on the let's do the faster paced one.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, mental muse. Mummies.
So I'm 40 feet away from that one in the top corner, so I have to dash, or I need to misty step. I can't do that either. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, Charlotte's going to come over to this one, taking a. No, she's not actually. She's going to. Where was she? This one here. 30 feet. What are these? Like, what are these like little slit things here? Is that just to show like different levels?
Yep. Yeah, it's shadow.
Oh.
So I can just jump over those, yeah?
Yeah, it's it costs you an additional movement if you're on foot. And then obviously you can just go up the stairs too.
Oh, okay. So it's 25 feet to get to where I am there. So you're saying if I wanted to go to this square, I couldn't do it?
Right.
Okay. Then I'll come there. So that's my movement. And then action. I think I'm just gonna hold a green flame blade as my action for when or if a mummy gets in range, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. And I don't have do I have a bonus action that I want to do? No, I'm not gonna blade sing. And then Vulpini goes right after me. Vulpini's just going to come a little bit closer, but not get too close. Maybe hover around there and take the dodge.
Okay.
I go.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, Illyria.
Hmm. Interesting.
To you,
They're pretty far away. I wish they were all closer, because then I could do something.
I guess you're just gonna have to get closer to them.
Yeah. So I see one on one side and I see two on the other side. So I'm gonna go towards the two.
Okay.
And let's see. Yeah, so can I
So now you
this
have
is
to remember, wherever you see like the shadow there, it's
Yeah,
an
that's a pull.
additional 5 foot of movement because it's technically difficult terrain. You're going up. It's another level, which is why you have the stairs here.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
So
I
it would be
understand.
like if I to
So it
get
would
to
be
them, it would be like
5.
plus 10 basically. It would be like actually 35, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 35. They're not quite close enough. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer. Well, how far can I move before
30 feet, and then if you
well,
wanted to,
technically I have a walking speed of 35. Does that mean I can move 35 feet or no?
Yes, because you're a
Yes.
wood elf, you get
Mhm.
extra 5
that's
feet.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot. You're
But you
you're
can't just
woodsy.
yeah, but you
I'm
can't just move
gonna
right there. You have to go up the stairs, I think.
so I have to go up this way and then I'd have to move this way.
No, so there's these stairs here, or the ones that Charlotte's on. Like you would have to go round there first. So you
So
have
it'd
to
be
come like to
5,
here or to here to come up
10,
to start to come up the stairs.
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it would be 35 feet would put you right there.
right right there.
Optimally, it would put you right here.
And then they would be I would make them 5 feet away.
Mhm.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
you could get right there.
And then still use an action. Or is
Yes.
the whole move okay.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna do that. Even though it's like kind of stupid, but whatever. I'm gonna do that. And she's gonna say, like, no, 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 this isn't right. This isn't right. You have to pay the tax. You've been avoiding your toll. So now it's time to pay. And so she's gonna
You need
hold
to
up her
move 5
scythe.
feet down. One more, by the way.
Oh, 5 feet more.
Yep, right there.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
And it doesn't look as though I can see both of them, but I would assume I can.
Can you actually see? You should be able to. I can see the light when I highlight your token.
Okay, cool.
You should be able to see both of them.
Then yeah, I'm gonna channel the divinity of the taxman, and I'm gonna use turn undead on them. Which should be 1d10 plus the wisdom modifier, and then there's like a lot of other stuff to it. I don't think I have a button for it.
No, you just have to. So for this, and you're because of what you are, it works, I think, a little bit differently than the rest of us. So give me 1 second. I want to see how screwed these things are. Okay, so your channel divinity. Okay, so it does do something, but so you're actually going to be just doing the turn. So let me see. Your channel divinity. Turn undead. So you actually have the ability to destroy undead. However, it's not going to work on these.
Yeah, I figured they were too powerful, probably.
Yeah. So it's off of your, I think it's a DC 14 for you. It's basically your spell DC. So your spell DC is 14, so they have to make wisdom saving throws. DC 14. Let's see. Let's make some saving throws. One of them does save, but this one here hisses at you and dust comes out from between its desiccated lips as it hisses, but it recoils when it does. So this one is all kinds of afeared. It's fair to you. It don't want to come near you at all.
Nice. Yeah, there's one right there, but that's fine. One of them feared me.
Frightened. So yep. Are you doing anything else? Bonus actions? Because that's a channel divinity. Is that a bonus action? No, channel divinity is actual action.
Action, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, though. Like, give us the full description, Amy. Like, what?
Yeah. What does it look like? You brand, because don't forget your scythe is also a focus for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I probably, held up the scythe into the air and then it started to glow and like the runes on the sides started to like glow as well, and then it sort of let out like this burst of energy towards the undead. Maybe like a swirling energy towards them or something. I have to really think. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
nice.
I should have thought of that beforehand, but
I'm gonna add a caveat to it. When you brandish and you hold up the scythe and you invoke the name of the taxman, when you actually say taxman, it resonates in a deep voice that doesn't seem like it's your own. And this ghostly hand seems to grip the scythe where you would grip it to fight, like these two ghostly skeletal hands, just hands that fade off into nothing, also kind of grip the scythe where it is, as giving you the impression that you're not alone.
Yes. Yay.
And
I kind of just like bring it down and hit the floor kind of thing.
One of those mummies seems to think that it'd probably be a better idea to leave you be.
The other one's not backing down, but
he's like, I ain't paying your taxes.
Herself up against the pillar, like
fuck you, lady. I ain't paying taxes. I'm a sovereign citizen in this place.
Taxation is theft.
So that's it for you. That takes us to Lady Cardia.
Well, Lady is all excited seeing what she just did. And I'm sorry, what was the rule with this? So question, there's stairs, but if I fly, I can get over the stairs.
Yeah.
Wahoo! Okay, cool. So I'm going to fly and then whoa. Sorry. I was accidentally holding the right instead of letting it go. I'm gonna fly right in front of this guy's face. Ooh. I see your friend back there, so I'm actually gonna fly one closer. And she's going to, in a very similar style, she's going to hold up her own symbol, but unlike like a lot of holy symbols, this one is actually like a crest of her family, like her family crest that's on all her things as well. And she holds it up, and every time she does this, she always says a prayer that no one else can hear quietly to it, holding up her symbol. One like almost pink looking puff of smoke, like pulse, goes out, and she casts Turn Undead.
Nice. All right. So what is the DC for you?
It's a great question. 14.
Okay, so it's another set of 14s. Let's see. Mummies. Got the mummy.
My mummy.
Yeah, mummy.
Sam.
Wow. Lady Flex. Both of them recoil from you, hissing See, you
Take it
didn't,
out of here.
you didn't mention taxes. I guess that's what it was.
Yeah.
They didn't
Well,
want to
yeah,
pay
one
your
of
taxes.
Yeah. I use other means of intimidation.
Both of them, you flexed when you did it. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's
That's
that
what it
more spot
was.
ups.
Yeah, that
You're
pulse
like,
actually like came out
"Oh!"
from my feathers. Like the pulse came out from my like feathers, like whoo, as
Like-
I flexed.
You're going nowhere. Ooh, Slim Jim.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, are you doing anything else?
Double checking. No.
You would have a bonus action, and you didn't technically cast a spell, so you could cast a spell if you wanted to.
That's
See, I always
right. If you have
I
got a
always
bonus
forget how
action
that
spell.
works.
It's a real action.
Bonus action spell. Right. That's always how that works. Okay.
I don't feel like you need to. I'm just telling you can.
No, I might as well just like make their life really hard. So she's gonna turn to Charlotte and go ahead and cast Sanctuary on her. So you are now warded against attack. So anybody who attacks
That's a bonus
you,
spell?
that's
It
a
is,
bonus
yeah.
action.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty good one.
Yeah,
So
Sanctuary
I
is a
just want to
good
mess
spell.
with these mummies. So there you go.
Little owl going up and flexing. You see that?
Get out of here.
Charlotte does the whole JRPG like video game. Why, thank you.
That.
All right, so Lady Cardia, you've got that. Elithia,
Hi.
you can see at least the two mummies standing in the doorway. The doorways.
Okay. I have a smart plan, and I have a less smart plan.
Mm,
Is that
Check
how
it
that
good.
works?
I'm in favor of.
I'm not really known for my smart plans. So
Hashtag plan bomb.
still stunned by that.
And
a
either
good plan, okay.
direction, either way, you're definitely gonna have to. Looks like you're gonna have to double move. You're gonna have to dash to get across that
Oh,
area.
okay, so gotta go with the dumb plan.
The dumb or the more dumb?
Or
Which
gonna
one's gonna
just-
make for a better story? I think that's the real important thing.
Okay. Always listen to my DMs. I'm known for that. With my bonus action, I will take out my double-bladed scimitar, and it will glow a little bit. It will. I will like twirl it a little bit, and then I'll vanish in a mist, and I will appear 30 feet ahead as I cast Misty Step.
That's hot.
Nice.
Woof. It is.
Okay, you guys just told me how to do the movement thing. I don't know how to do it, so I can't like
So-
be cool and move myself.
Right here is where you would probably end up. I'm assuming that's where you wanted to go.
Can I go a little bit more towards?
Yeah, you can go
You
there.
can either go to
Area?
the right of Charlotte.
Well, I
behind
would go
Charlotte or
here
left
because
Charlotte.
that puts you on the platform above. This puts you on the platform below. So this is the platform above. That's the
Yeah.
platform
Uh-huh.
below. So it's more tactically sound to put you here.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Mark
want to.
words. You just said words.
You want to be there.
Um.
You want to be right there.
Okay.
Okay. So
What's
when
our
you pick
real-
up your token, as you're dragging it, if you tap the right mouse button, it starts an arrow, so that it from the point that you left, so that it tells you how far you've moved. And every time you right tap the arrow while you're still holding the token, it sets a waypoint.
Why doesn't that work for me?
I don't know.
Probably because it's an Apple product.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apple products don't do that. I had to get a different mouse. It's a bitch. It's like
Apple hates
control.
you.
Okay.
It's command or whatever. It's different.
Gods. Okay.
So now you have your
how
full movement at this point.
Yeah. So how much movement would it take to get?
I'd be
50
25 feet because you're going up 2 levels.
No, because so it'd be 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, you would get right there at 25 because you have to go through her. Or
Yeah.
or same thing if you just went up this way. So it's the same deal. Either way. I thought it would be shorter
We'll
if she didn't go around. But yeah,
there.
you can get right there.
Okay. And then but my bonus action was to cast Misty Step. Then for my action, I will
Get it?
take a note from the clerics and I will cast Abjure Enemy
Ooh.
Oh, mate.
on that mummy that wasn't frightened. So
I know what
could
paladin you're playing now. And I'm
Okay,
so
baby.
hyped.
you don't know me.
I do.
You
I
don't
don't
know
know
me.
me. You
Paladin.
don't know me.
You
I
know
played that
nothing.
paladin and I know that ability.
And they
You
make
know
a whiz
nothing,
save.
Jon Snow. Wisdom
I do know
save.
some things.
You guys with the fucking wisdom saves, man.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 6. I'm going to assume that doesn't beat your
12. It is also
So
frightened.
what happens?
Oh gods. I didn't think I would use this. I didn't plan for this, okay.
You got this. You got this.
Coolest
Um
thing right now.
I'm not very cool. I don't have that much stuff.
Ick.
Let's go with the scimitar again. She'll just as she just did like the twirls, she'll like wave it around like almost like a wand and then point it at the guy and like this little like glitter will like get on him and he is frightened.
Oof.
And his speed is also 0.
Oh, so he
Ooh,
can't
okay.
move at all.
No, he
It's pretty
cannot.
good.
That's fucking brilliant. This is Sammy, paladin. She's not a paladin. Or is she? Okay.
Getting the pally points bonus. Of course she is a paladin.
So movement is 0. So is it held or just can't move? Like can
It just says the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 and it can benefit from bonuses.
so it is also frightened. Except it can't move. The other one has to move. I gotta check something. Frightened creature can in attack. Excuse me.
Now, I wouldn't normally bring the stat block up of an enemy because that's just wrong. But I did because I had a hunch. These mummies are immune to the frightened condition map.
Are they? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sammy.
Sorry.
It's too
There
late.
was-
It's all too late. It's all too late.
Yeah, it's too late. These are scared mummies. They're not like that brave. They're just we just found some not brave mummies.
Sorry.
That's not how it works for clerics.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they are like they
I
can't
thought-
be
I
resistant.
thought it gets around that with turn because they are undead.
Yeah, the turn might still be fine. The abjure enemy is definitely
Yeah, it
not.
won't. But that's what I
Oh,
thought for the
okay.
turning it still worked. 'Cause you can turn.
I don't
mummies.
know. I don't know that off the top of my head. Does it say in the turn text? I'm reading it now.
That's what I'm looking at. I just want to make sure that is true.
No, because it specifically doesn't say the frightened in the turn text. Or does it? Am I? I
So
can't see the word frightened.
Turn undead.
If the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute until it takes any action. So it's turned, not frightened.
But when you look up, it actually shows, like, that's what I was saying. It still actually does the thing, right?
Yeah, and it says channel divinity ignores resistance. I don't know if that.
Because I know you can. I know you can turn mummies. I know for a fact you can. But let me, channel divinity. Boom. Turn undead. Turned creature. Yeah, so that's right. It isn't specifically frightened. That's why it still
No.
works.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
It isn't specifically frightened. It must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move a space within 30 feet of you. It
Yeah, it's
also
like
can't
literally
take
turning it around.
reactions for its action. It can only use the dash action to try and escape from the from an effect that prevents it. All right, so while it isn't, it still has the Abjure is not afraid. I wish there was a thing for turned, but there isn't. So it's not frightened, but the mummies are still turned.
Yes. We got there.
Okay. Because yeah, words matter.
They really
so
do.
it still can't move. It's just kind of like hissing at you, like kind of thrashing a little bit. Okay. And is that all Ilithi's doing? Okay. All right. Mummy number 1 takes the dash action. And we'll move this way. Dash action is not disengage. Therefore, it's still going to provoke an attack of opportunity. Mummy 2 will go here. So, Lady Cardia, you can
Attack!
take an attack of opportunity. And same with this mummy's going to go here, away from Illyria. And Illyria, you can also take an attack of opportunity, as long as you have a reaction to do so.
Explain to me attack of opportunity. I know that it's limited. You can only do certain things.
You can use your reaction. You don't have to use your reaction to make a melee attack against a creature that leaves your threatened space, which it was standing right next to you, so you can swing your scythe at it as it tries to run away.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Ooh, got him. Maybe.
Maybe.
You're gonna unarmed strike him? Why'd you do
I
it as an
realized,
unarmed
yeah,
strike?
that's why I kind of was like, oh, wait a second, maybe.
No, yeah, don't you have a weapon, don't you?
I have a trident. Got him.
Oh yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
That'll hit.
Love it.
18 hits.
So I roll what do I roll now? No, this is what I roll. Yeah.
I don't know if I rolled that right.
Get it with the
You
1,
did.
2.
17 also hits.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Reaper's due.
Do I have to click on it to make it
Handed.
give me the damage?
When you were on it, when I was on.
You click on the word Reaper's due and it should roll the damage.
On Roll20?
Yep.
Maybe it's loading or something.
Not working for you?
Clicking on it and it's not working.
Yeah, sometimes it won't. You can roll the damage manually. That's a roll
If
20
you
issue.
want
If you
If you
go
hop
to
into
D&D
D&D
Beyond, oh yeah,
Oh,
under
you know
your
what? I can
actions,
roll
it'll
it.
show you.
I can roll it on fudge muffins. But am I allowed to use a charge since I successfully hit it with a melee attack? Or is that too much?
Yeah,
it's the inflict wounds.
if you hit it and you have something that goes along with it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As part of anything that is part of an attack will work here, because
Okay,
you're
cool.
making an attack.
Then I'll also inflict wounds.
Well, hold on. Is that inflict wounds? Is that an action?
But I expended it from the scythe, which comes from the melee
Yeah,
attack.
so the touch would have been the melee attack, and then it enacted on the hit, and she did
Yeah.
extra damage.
Yeah.
And
What are you saying,
this
Sammy?
sounds like a homebrew. This sounds like a homebrew item, so I don't know the intangibles
Yeah.
of it.
Okay.
But
Yes.
do you like what? Like, if you click on the item, it'll tell you. It'll say as an action you can cast one of these spells from the scythe. So if it says that, you won't be able to do that.
Let's see. Let's read it out.
I made it. So it's like, what am I thinking, right?
When the wielder hits with a successful melee weapon attack, they may expend 1 charge to cast inflict wounds at first level as part of the attack. No separate spell or roll attack necessary.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm. Then yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Top.
That's what it is. Then
That's
22 plus 5.
Oh, fucking Awesome. The worst part about inflict wounds is hitting. Holy shit.
Love that.
Now it's necrotic.
But they can't resist it. They can't resist my necrotic spells.
Oh wow.
She's taking her due. Taxman's due.
Because the taxman helps me.
It still won't affect because it's not a resistance, it's an immunity. Mummies are actually immune. So if they were resistant to necrotic, yes, it would have worked.
Okay. I'll keep you there.
So
Fine.
in this instance, it does not take that effect. They are
right.
immune to necrotic.
Well,
But they will
now I
take
know.
the 5 slashing.
Oh,
Not
really?
not all undead are immune to necrotic.
Yes.
Let me
yes.
just put that out there.
These mummies are just they're
Bitches.
something.
These mummies are
They're-
bitches.
They're just bitches.
They're total
Uh,
bitches.
Okay. But the Reaper's Dew does actually cause damage. Okay. So that's it for you.
Yes.
It was a nice and impressive thing.
It was.
was. Yeah. It
It
looked
was
really cool, but
fucking-
the mummy just kind of
Oh.
like
Edie, it's
Pushed it
not you.
away.
I'm sorry. It's actually Azalea. Wait, no, it is you. Sorry. I'll show myself up now.
Yep.
Okay.
Go play without
Did the
yours, man.
last mummy do
What the
anything?
fuck? Edie, you are up.
Okay, doke.
Just pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. He is an idiot.
Problem with
no,
going
shush.
last is that the battlefield changes from when you made your plan. So I'm gonna just Edie will kick up off the pillar and activate her boots and get up into the air. Go.
By the way, this room is actually 20 feet high.
Lit.
Hmm.
She'll go about 15 feet up. And let's see.
Just
Can we
this
see
room. The
anybody?
antechambers were not.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw fairy fire
Mm.
Right there.
over Cardia's head right there, and it is a 20-foot cube that goes around corners and can hit shit somewhere else.
It will only cover in this room, though, because this room is completely sealed.
I can't see that, so just letting you know.
Yeah. I'm saying it won't affect anything in the other room.
And then let's see. Spells.
Yes, Mr. MD, you can quote me on that later. I say it enough that it's, it's a well-known fact.
It is Dex 15 for whomever.
Ooh, these things, you're dealing with some ninja mummies. They have an amazing dexterity. Yeah,
No, I can't
that's-
read sarcasm very well like that. Is that
that's-
real or is that
that's-
fake?
So, wow, that was fucking amazing. So they have a -1 to their dexterity. So what did I roll?
Okay,
I
so
rolled
that
a
was
2.
fake.
I rolled a 2,
Oh.
followed by a 3. Therefore, they ended up with a 1 and a 2. Both of them have failed spectacularly.
Woo! Wonderful.
So they are currently fired by fairies.
Yes. Sickly green mist.
I don't know what the hell to friggin' put on that. Let's put the little torch on there. They're covered in fairy fire.
And then I'm up 15 feet in the air, so I'm out of the way, and that's my turn.
Now it is Azalea's turn. Now Azalea's just going to come in. And now Caitlin was out there in the audience. Now Azalea's just going to come in. She's just going to blow everything up. It's all going to die.
Mm.
Fireball.
So that'll put her there at 30. Can't really see the mummies. Now I have to look at Azalea to see what the hell she can do now. You guys went and made changes. So I am going to... She should have this on anyway. Ooh. Okay, no, she's not going to do that. But that is a great spell. I think that's a new spell that you took for her, and I appreciate that, Sammy. I think you know the one that I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
She's
got a 9th level spell called End the World.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. What does
think
it
she
do?
That's so hot of her. Honestly, God.
I was joking, by the way, Amy. I don't know. I don't know if you picked up on that.
No, I don't. I was like, how does that? Because like I just assumed like some of these people have homebrew stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how they did that, but
so she
Caitlin just made up
is-
this spell where everything is
Pretty
over
cool.
now.
I
She's
was like, I don't
casting
know. Just fits her
mage armor.
character.
So
She's doing what?
she casts mage armor on herself, so that she is now armored, and as a result
Hold
of that, because she's a weird cheaty storm person,
Mhm.
she tempestuous magic. She casts a first level spell or higher. It allows her to fly up to 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity. So
That's true.
she is going to she's going to put herself here. She's gonna fly. She'll be like, wow, as she casts it. Mage armor, and this gust of wind just kind of lifts her off the ground and propels her forward 10 feet.
Charlotte's palms get wet.
We're all much too hot for our own good. Let's just be honest.
Jesus Christ, what's going on?
You did this.
You did this.
Yeah, I invited all these hot people to play my game. Hold on. Let me lament that.
Oh, so
Immaculate
sad.
planning. Immaculate planning.
Such a
Okay.
terrible tragedy. Charlotte, you're up.
Charlotte's go, right. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Charlotte's gonna
Speaking of hot, crazy girls.
do a maker and walk into the room. If you know, you know. I'm pretty sure that was 30 feet because she had to do 10, not 10, 2 kind of flights of stairs. So that's unfortunate. She just got some range though. Are they both of these verified?
Yes, the one in the room that we're over by, yes.
Oh, I can do that, can I? Yes. I don't want to cast that spell though. Okay, I can throw a dagger. Yes, dagger's got a throwing speed. Okay,
I
perfect.
do have to say that you guys are like owning this encounter.
I mean, we
way
have
to
2
manage.
badass clerics that just, set it up nicely, so.
I'm just saying, way to manage. You didn't just run in
Okay,
and was like, I'm
yes.
going to smack it in the face. You're like, bitch, back
Nah.
up.
Get
Yeah,
out of here.
Charlotte's gonna run in, lean down into a boot and take out the dagger of warning and just fling it at the mummy in the top left corner. Again, when she comes
Needs a
into the room,
logic
thanks for
complaint.
the fairy fire, she has like this thread that's just locked on to this mummy's like weak spot as a elven accuracy procs. So dagger of warning. 2 bad rolls, but I get to roll again. Nice. 25 to hit.
On this one here.
Top left, yeah.
Okay. 25 definitely hits.
Nice. So that's just a dagger, so it's just a d4 plus 5. So it takes 9 points of magical piercing.
Okay. And it is
And
no
then-
longer frightened.
Yes. And then, because of Bladesinger's extra attack, if you make a attack with attack action, you can use a cantrip to make the second attack. So she'll then fling the dagger, go down again, grab the wand, and she'll firebolt from the wand. So firebolt, haven't cast that in a while, but again, it's an attack roll and it's verified, so I get to do that with elven accuracy. Check again for the crit.
Whoop.
No. So it's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
It takes 2d10 fire damage. 6 points.
How much damage? So you
So it was-
hit it. The firebolt hits it. and it seems to, the fire hits it. It does its normal like boom that you would expect, but you can see the flesh of the mummy, like the desiccated skin that surrounds and wraps the corpse that it is, and the wrappings continue to burn for a few moments after the hit. And you can see that through the wounds in the mummy's flesh, it burns kind of like flash paper, and nothing but sand comes out from inside the central torso of this mummy. But the smell, when you actually burn it, it gives off this weird sickly sweet smell of like fragrances like incense. So it's kind of sweet and gross at the same time, but it definitely looked like it took extra damage.
Okay, Charlotte will say that and say, "Fire! Use fire. It's good against them." And that'd be Charlotte's go. That's movement bonus action, and then Vulpini follow up. She's not going to come into the room because that would be stupid.
Why not?
But she'll at least
Bring her in. Come on.
She'll at least move to. I can't get out, but yeah, she's outside that wall there.
Okay.
Like maybe, maybe there.
Is that it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Alleria, it's your turn.
Fire. I don't know any fire. I don't have any. It just didn't do any. And she's gonna cast guiding bolt.
I'll do it.
Obviously, usual stuff doesn't really do much.
Okay.
Is that hit? Okay. Does it hit?
15 does hit.
Nice.
12 radiant damage.
It does 12 radiant. Are you hitting this one here?
Yeah, the one in front of me.
Okay. Okay. And the bolt hits it, and the light enshrouds it. And in your case, guiding bolt, it's a green, almost like kind of like a neon green color light. But now the mummy is currently wreathed in that light, meaning the next person to hit that mummy gets to do so with advantage.
Nice.
And I'm also going to use a bonus action and cast Spirit Shroud on myself.
You technically can't do that because that's 2 level spells. If you have a cantrip that's a bonus action, you can cast that, but you can't cast 2 level spells on the same turn.
Technically, your primary spell, a leveled spell, has to be a bonus action, and then you can follow it up with a cantrip that is only a single action.
Oh, okay. So it has to be like it can't just be 2 like spells. It has to be could it be like melee and spell bonus action. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, there are always ways. There are special abilities and shit like that you know certain classes have in certain circumstances that allow you to do that, but they're specific. They're not the general thing is if you spend a spell slot on a bonus spell. This is the best way I can explain it. If you spend a spell slot on a bonus spell, you can then cast a cantrip as a bonus action. I mean, as an action to cast a single cantrip that has no greater casting time than one action.
Okay, I think I get it.
Okay.
It's confusing, but
it is confusing.
You're
as hell.
you're all right, Amy. Don't worry.
Hopefully, one D&D will address that.
I was like, it just says 1 bonus action. It could have been helpful. It told me more.
So
but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, for that, the spell takes a bonus action. You could have done an action, which means you could have attacked and cast that spell.
Yeah. That's okay. I don't need to cast that spell. I wanted to cast the other one mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just game balancing. That's the why they don't do that.
It makes sense. It would be overpowered.
They could word it better, though. It is very convoluted to try and read and follow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. I'd throw the X card on that one if somebody was trying to explain it to me. Like, no, let's just no, fuck that. So, are you done? Is that it for you?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Lady Cardia.
Aye, dear man. Gonna take a little little steppy poo past Charlotte. Oh,
Now, Lady Cardia, since you are
yes,
a cleric,
I am.
you know that if you damage that mummy, you hurt that mummy, it will no longer be afraid of you.
Oh, I know. I'm not going for that guy. He
Okay.
can cower in the
All
corner.
right, so
if he
you're just
wants.
standing there going, what are you going to do?
Yeah, no, I wanted to get in there and like get in his face, but I'm
Okay.
gonna turn toward his friend instead. Charlotte, unfortunately, I don't really have actual fire. This is all I got, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on that
is
mummy.
a DC 14 dex save,
Yeah,
which we know that these guys are like super good at doing. So with a 7 on the die and a 6 on the roll, it takes 5 points of radiant damage.
well, and I could have even done more damage, but I also rolled a natural 1 in my
Oh.
damage, so
Oh,
just yeah, it's just good.
Oh wait,
Well,
this one. Yeah, way to manipulate this. I'm proud of you guys. That was some fucking serious tactics right there. Is that all you were doing?
I'm not gonna save a silly idea I have. Nope, that's it. That's all.
All right. Elithia.
Hey. I will step forward. And I will hit that guy.
With your double-bladed scimitar that looks like it's made of bone.
Yeah. Advantage.
Yes, you
Describe it
do.
all.
You do have advantage on that first hit, yes.
Oh, that was such a sucky roll. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh! That is... Oh, God. 12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will do it again. Oh, no.
Hit him, baby, one more time.
13 to hit.
Hits.
Yay!
Yes,
So
if you haven't guessed, mummies have sucky armor class.
I can reroll that. Oh, that was the exact same. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Then for my bonus action, I will just whack him with the other side.
Boink.
17 to hit.
It does not make a boink noise.
Boink.
That's 3 points of damage.
Come on, she just Darth Mauled this thing. Darth Maul swinging his double-bladed
Literally.
lightsaber does not go boink.
yeah. I'm definitely picturing Darth Maul for sure.
How many
Yeah, I know,
points was that last hit?
3. It's just a
Yeah, there's dust. Like each cut with the blade makes a hissing noise as it expels sand from the wound. It's very disturbing to see, but the mummy is starting to lose constitution. It's not holding its shape very well any longer.
Question. If I hit with my bonus action, is it just a d4 or is it my d4 plus?
It's just the D4. It's
Okay,
as if
yeah,
you were
no.
doing it as an offhand strike.
Then I've been doing it right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Is there
Okay.
anything else? Is that it?
Nope.
Okay. Hey, the mummy, well, one of them at least, can do something and decides to move forward. This is actually going to go after Lady Cardia
Fucked up if true.
because of what she just did to it. So it sees you as the greatest threat. And it shambles forward, reaching out with rotting fingers, and tries to rake them across your little beaked face, that's sitting atop this swole body of a.
Ew.
and is going to try and slam his rotting fist into you.
Don't touch me.
Can touch this.
I'm hoping I'm about
and
to
actually,
sing
it looks at you first. As it's moving towards you, the eye sockets and the recesses of the bandages around its face light up in this sickly yellow-green glow. And I need you to actually make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, God. Woo! Huh,
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
So,
I have been 20s or 1s all night long, and it's really scary.
you can feel tendrils of this thing's psyche trying to reach into your mind. And Lady Cardia is just like, no. I don't think so. Nice try.
Hee hee.
I know you passed.
What's that?
I was going to say, I know you passed, Riley, but I'm pretty sure you pressed the wisdom check there rather than a saving throw, just for future.
Oh, yeah, you did it as a wisdom check.
I did.
Still, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
you're...
I'm just like, I want to defend my honor.
You still passed.
Yeah, okay,
Still
that's
passed.
yeah.
But it looks like it would have been a 25, with the roll that you got. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like, roll that again. It was just...
It would have been a 25.
Yeah.
Either way,
okay.
you told him to go fuck himself in your brain.
Cool.
So you could see that he was trying to actually inflict his own psyche on you, trying to make you afraid. And you're like, I don't think so. So now it swings out with its rotting fist, trying to do harm to you.
Yeah, good luck.
Does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
What?
Fucker.
I'm strong, apparently, and you can't touch this. So
Love a cleric with a high AC.
I honestly don't know how I got there,
damn
but it is really high.
Yeah.
I think you're using a shield now, aren't you?
Oh, I did just get that shield. Yep.
That makes
That's
sense.
why.
So as it's like bony hands come by, she just like Avengers style, like cool, and it just like builds out, and she just
that's
pings
right.
it back.
It's a clockwork one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it
clockwork
is.
shield.
I
So
forgot.
Yeah,
that's a
it's a clockwork
reaction, by
one.
the way. So you use your reaction to do that.
Sick.
So yeah, it like comes to like slam its fist down, and you just lift your little wing, and it goes ting 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 in a circle, and like stops right on the shield. And can we at least get you like peeking around from the shield and sticking your tongue out at it?
Oh, behind the shield, I'm also flexing with my other arm. Like, yeah, hold it, baby. You're strong enough to get this.
And
Ardia Alhambria.
this censured one,
Avenger.
does it have disadvantage against Ilithia?
What for?
Well, that's the one that she censured. It had.
Which means-
Is it all it got was the? All right, because it's not frightened.
Sure.
So, what? Not censured. You abjured it. Abjure.
Yes. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So it just has a movement of 0.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So
it
it'd
is
be a flat
going to
roll.
try and do the same thing to you. Its eye sockets flare to life with that sickly yellow-green light, and I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. 16.
That works. The same thing happens. You can feel this thing reach out into your brain, imposing its will upon you, and your brain, for some reason, staring back, is like, I've seen worse than you, and you're just kind of like, I don't, whatever. It still tries to hurt you, though. It swings at you with its rotting fist. Does a 6 not fucking hit you because I rolled a natural fucking 1? I can't fucking roll today. Today is just a total... It is just totally cocked up, and I should retire.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, that reminded me of the guy from is it Laszlo?
Laszlo.
Have you seen
Oh,
you
yes. What we do in
my
the
brain is not
shadows.
working. Yes, thank you. My brain was
Yes,
not thinking of
Laszlo,
the
I am
it sounded so much
totally-
like him.
Jackie Daytona. I am totally into going
You're
to play
too good at
volleyball.
accents. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm like, do it again.
So yeah, utterly, like, I don't know how to describe it. It loses its arm, has to pick its arm back up and reattach it. That was horrible. Such an awful showing. Mummies, you're failing me. So they can just go suck it. And now it's Edie's turn again.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I will. Right. I'm going to reduce flame and hurl it over Charlotte's head.
Okay.
Come in over the top as I do so. Hold on, I'll do this in a row. Reduce flame. Ooh, what is it? 13, I think.
For what? What are you doing?
Hit?
Hit? It hits.
Just- Okay, nice.
Goodness.
Like I said, they suck with their armor class.
And then I'm just going to do this.
They also suck with the ability to touch anyone aggressively, apparently.
Alrighty, wonderful.
hug.
So I will do that, and then Edie will fly. How big is the doorway? Can I get in?
It is a
over
normal size
Charlotte?
doorway, so a standard size like door jam. You can get through because you're passing through the space of an ally, but it costs you an extra 5 feet.
That is fine. So I will. Should get me back to this corner right here.
Tater Court, you're fired. To quote Visenia, I'm going to say log out. Right?
Oh god.
Log off.
So you did how much damage? You hit it, right?
I hit it.
fire
I did
damage.
10 fire, and then according to my character sheet, it's underneath my bonus action section, but I think in the blurb it says an action, so I'm not sure which is which. I have dread consumption. Action, bonus action.
Where does it say this on your character?
Underneath my bonus action block. But it says in the blurb I can use my action to do yada yada. So is it action or bonus action?
If it's under the block for bonus actions, it is a bonus action to use.
So okay, so I'm gonna say
By the way, that mummy is actively on fire now. I just wanted to point that out.
perfect.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Charlotte, the lady, close your eyes or just, watch out. And, just, just this searing light, like magnesium lights, and pours out of, Edie and hits the guy in front of her. And I think it might even... No, it stops at 5 feet. So, Cardia, you take... Probably what? What do you want to do?
Wow.
Oh, no, it's 10 feet.
Oh shit! So everyone in there.
Everyone in there.
Wow.
Everybody in there, including myself, takes 6 points of necrotic damage.
No save.
No save.
Well, friendly
mummies.
fire.
Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, I'm rereading this. In addition, on each of my turns, I can deal extra necrotic damage to one target. I misread this. So, just the mummy in front of me.
It does not seem to do a thing.
It's okay. I thought it was radiant, and it's necrotic.
Feels bad.
Is that it for you?
That's everything.
All right. Azalea. Azalea is going to come up here. And... So, 20. So she's going to step in. And she's going to attack this one, because this one is on fire. So she's going to fire a... Let's do this. Let's do this on the off chance that it could be fire damage. So she is going to cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
3rd level.
Oh, okay, baby.
So she gathers energy, and you can see it appears to be as she's like gathering it between her hands, you can see elements of fire, earth, water, electricity, all of these, and it rumbles like thunder as the energy gathers. And then she's going to cast it at the unfortunate mummy cowering in the corner.
Hmm.
And let's see. I'm rolling for someone else. Can this work better?
No.
I'm going to just fucking log out. Oh my god. I rolled a natural 1.
Well, does she have a...
no.
Well, if she's a sorcerer... Wait, is she a sorcerer?
He is, yes.
What kind of a... like-
Actually, yeah, let me check. She might actually have...
Yeah, she might have a reroll one. I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know, Sammy. Did she?
No, that's just for damage.
So which ones does she have? For her sorcery, what are they
Off the top of
called?
my head, yeah, off the top of my head, because she took the...
She has empowered and quickened spells.
But if you check her feats, she took the Meta Magic Adept as well, which gives you 2 more. But I think she's took Subtle Spell and...
Wait, what does
Remember-
empowered spell
Careful
do?
spell and subtle. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I think it
empowered one
sends
is
it
the one that...
further.
No, it lets you re-roll the damage,
yeah.
not the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
That would have been cool though if she
God
could reroll
damn
the
it.
attack and then reroll it to try and get fire
was
damage. Because then, depending on her sorcery points, you could just reroll until you get it.
So fucking horrible. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I'm rolling. Caitlin, if you're out there, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, I tried. It could have been really fucking cool, but thankfully the mummy is still turned because she failed to do damage. She just kind of literally dropped the ball. She's like, oops, psh, and it just splashes into... It's just bullshit. God damn. All right, that's it for her. Charlotte.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
I'm guessing this one isn't looking very good, because I hit it with
No.
fire and Edie hit it with fire as well, right?
Correct.
Mm.
It is looking rough.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna pull out Feywild at this point, and I'm gonna attack it. So that's not the one. One more. No.
That'll
so
hit.
22 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna green flame. I'm gonna green flame blade this as well. So, regular damage is 9 points of magical piercing, and then green flame blade does an extra 1d8 of fire.
It's toast. Literally.
2.
It just crumbles in ash. Ash and sand and burning wraps, and smells like, to quote Chibi-chan, who asked for these, it smells like funeral spices.
Ooh.
That's what she called them. Funeral spices.
It's like too on the nose.
Yeah. Ha, ha. Smells like funeral spices. That's 2 on the nose. I see what you did there. Even if you didn't mean to.
I didn't, but maybe I did. You don't know.
Own it. Own it.
I'm gonna pretend I did.
So yeah, she pulls out Feywild finally, and just as she pulls it back to strike, it just catches fire with the green flame, slices through, and it burns him into ash. And the dagger that she threw at it, which was already stuck in its body from earlier, she catches that midair as its body just disintegrates, and she's gonna run up and finish off the attacks on this other one.
On that bad laddie.
Yes.
Hopefully somebody will hit it.
So I'll go for a green flame blade again with Feywild.
Now it's still got fairy fire on it, right? Okay.
Yeah, so it's still with advantage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a natural
Oh, shit.
19.
Right,
Oh,
it's
there's the 20.
advantage, isn't it?
Ooh.
That was at advantage, wasn't it?
You'd have been at
Yeah.
well, it'd have been a flat roll because you were within 5 feet of the other mummy that I've
Of
just
the other
killed.
mummy, that's right. Yeah.
Sorry.
Holy
All right.
Son of a-
cannoli.
Son of a biscuit. That's true.
I know too many rules.
Mm,
So yeah, that's a 29 to hit with a natural 20.
you're fired. You're fired as my assistant. Sorry.
Hoo-hoo!
29.
And that's with
This is green
the
flame blade.
blade. So
Yeah.
remember to maximize the damage
Oh,
and roll
Mac.
double.
Oh mate, this is gonna be huge. So wait there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Yeah, I had a hex blade on my Wednesday game. Do 98
boy.
points of damage with a single sword
What?
strike. Plus
Okay,
my
I'm not doing that.
ab-
I'm not gonna do that.
abilities and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's 1d6 from Feywild normally, so that
So that's
maxes to a 6.
6 plus a
And then
d6.
And then the 8, so it's the d8 from Greenflame Blade, which goes to an 8.
Yeah.
So that's 14 plus the 6 is 20.
I need to
and then
know, you need to separate this damage, by the way. Because the green flame blade does fire damage, right?
Yeah, it does.
I need to know what that is separately.
Okay, so I can do that. So Green Flame Blade is 8 plus another d8. So let me do that. 1. So 9 points of fire damage total. I don't get to add the dex mod and the magic damage twice though, do I?
No.
How does that work?
No.
No. Just
And,
the dice that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the dice that are doubled.
Okay, so then Feywild by itself is 2d6 plus 6. No, that's a lie. It's
1d6 plus 6.
but then that gets maxed out as well, so it's another
Yeah,
6.
so it's that's what I'm saying. It's 6, and then you
So it's
roll the damage
12.
dice again.
12 plus a d6, basically. Yeah. Okay. Fucking hell. 1 again. So
Oh,
13
13.
points. Yes. So 9 points of fire, 13 points of magical piercing.
You put a big hurting on it, though. That is for absolute fucking sure. Its face is currently on fire with green flames.
And then because she's dual wielding with fellow Thanley and the dagger, she can make an offhand attack with the dagger. As a bonus action, but I don't get the modifier. So
Correct.
One more roll.
That hits.
Okay. So it's just a
Is the
D4.
dagger normal?
Nope, it's magical.
Okay.
Rolled 3 ones
Oh my
on damage
God.
dice.
Wow.
Damn.
Takes an extra point of damage.
Pink. It is definitely hurting, though. That is for sure. Just like a pink. You booped it on the knot nose with
Yeah.
tip of the dagger.
Yeah.
Is that it for Charlotte's dance? I'm gonna like to. I want to see Charlotte and Alithia go at it now. I have to do a special session.
Well, I've set
Oh,
that
they're
up
both
in
gonna
character.
dance. Oh yeah, that's right.
So it is Illyria. It's your turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing because
Because that worked.
that worked, and I don't want to do something else and then find out it doesn't work.
Kind of want to fuck around and find out.
I don't want to find out. Okay, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again on the guy in front of me.
Yep.
Okay, and then
I can't believe I rolled a fucking 1.
a lot of ones.
Nice.
A lot of ones. this
That
game.
hits.
Click. Come on, work. Okay, fine. I'll just click it on the sheet. Fine. It should pop up any second. Any second.
What did it say for D&D Beyond?
19.
it popped up.
Wow, that's a big roll.
19.
That is a good roll.
Pretty fucking good.
Yep.
And it should be advantage. Well, oh wait. Well, it doesn't matter because I already hit it.
Well, yeah, no, it's not an advantage because Alithia hit it already with using the advantage. But the next person to hit it again is now also at advantage. And it is tatters. It's standing before Alithia looking more like somebody's old dirty laundry now than anything else. It's shredded. There's like most of its ribs are missing, the skull's cleaved in half. it's just not looking good at all. Do you have anything else that you'd like to do?
No.
Yeah, right. Lady.
Gotta take care of this last mummy, and we're gonna really make sure of it. What did I press? I didn't mean to press that. Oh, nothing. It's okay.
I pressed nothing.
I meant to press this. And I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on it.
14 will hit. Oh, wait. Would you get a 9?
9.
A 9. You actually miss.
God damn it. I am rolling so badly. It's either 1s or 20s because I even got a 1 in my damage.
And again, just for future reference, if you are casting a ranged attack, whether it's a spell
It's
or a weapon,
disadvantage.
you are disadvantaged if there's a person within 5 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
I know you missed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
But
Wait,
just for
what was
future-
that? Say it again.
So she's in 5 feet of the mummy, as you can see. Oh, you probably won't be able to see it because you're in the other room. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
can't see.
But even if she like targeted like a person that was 30 feet away from her, because it's a ranged spell attack and you've got a person within 5 feet of you, it's kind of like they're putting you off while you're trying to make this ranged
Oh.
attack. So you've got you have disadvantage on it.
Yep. Any kind of ranged
Okay.
attack. Except for specific instances where class abilities come into play that allow you to do that without taking
Yeah,
I think one of the ranger classes, and maybe a rogue one has the ability to do that.
the crossbow expert feat
Okay.
allows you to ignore that.
Well, I'm mad and I missed. So now I'm gonna also make my little way out to go over and see if our other person's okay and needs help.
Well, it has taken damage, so it is going to actually try and slam attack you.
Oh,
And
that's
you moved away
nice.
from it.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
honestly.
okay. I'll roll a natural
pretty
fucking one
lady.
as usual. So I'm going
You and
to
me both today.
Rotting Fist coming at you. And a 12 can go second. Yep.
Yeah, as she's moving past, she sees it coming and she just goes, shield! And then just
Least
keeps
effective
on
fucking mummies
moving.
ever. Least.
Seriously.
I haven't even touched anyone.
All right,
You
that's
really
the end of my
haven't.
turn.
Wow.
Not for lack of trying, but
Yeah,
there's
no, you're
two
definitely
clerics in the
trying.
group that are like, why don't you guys sit this one out while we beat up your friends?
Yeah.
And they're like,
One by one,
that's a good
please.
idea.
Like,
It's like that is true. That is how it should go. All right, so that was you.
That's me.
Ilithia.
Would like to attack.
finish him.
Do what I can.
20 something.
Ooh.
Yeah, you touched it. You definitely touched it.
Let's roll my damage. I can reroll that. Reroll that. Whoa, that's pretty good. 8, 11 points of damage.
Okay. So that first one drops in a heap. You turned it into the heap that it was already looking at, that it was resisting being.
Nice.
So I'm assuming you're going to take the 5-foot step over and say hello to the next mummy.
Heck yeah.
So you have one
On.
more attack plus your bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack it again. Woo! 24 to hit.
That was way too high. Not even close.
Can reroll that. Ah, that was the same thing. 10 points of damage.
That was 10 on that one.
Then bonus action attack. 14.
To hit? That hits, yes.
Can reroll. 3 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. And it is no longer a feared of the clerics. It's like, I have taken damage. I shall hate thee. So that is no longer afraid. Okay. Is that it for you? That was
That's
your
me.
action bonus action. As you go through and try and Darth Maul it. Hey, what do you know? We have mummies that can try and maybe do something. The mummy standing before Charlotte does the same thing. It stares intently at you and tries to impose its will upon you. Can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
19.
Again, the tendrils of its will reach into your brain and are repulsed.
She has nothing but love in her heart.
Yeah,
and it's
it just-
unbreakable.
It reaches. Well, I think when it tried to reach into like Lady Cardia's brain, all it found there was like a 1970s Beatles video. It was like love, love. And it's like psychedelic
Yellow
colors.
submarine.
It was tripping out. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. But it's still going to try and hit you with its rotting fist,
Let's
which
go.
is very rotten. Does a 14 hit you? Just
No,
like the
sir.
other mummy, it will go fuck itself. Because that's all my mummies know how to do, apparently. And this one's going to go after Alethea. I'm just going to have to send... All right, I'm going to double it. There's actually 4 more mummies in the other side of this chamber that come in. We're going to try this fight again. As this one reaches it. No. Yeah, it does. It's going to try and impose its will on you again. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from... Wait. Oh, of all mummies. You made the last save. Never mind. You are good to go. I fucking fail. I suck. I can't roll to hit anyone. But it's going to try and punch you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, meets it.
Yeah. Yeah. Go mummies. Mummy flex.
God.
Proud of the mummy.
Go team undead.
For him.
Okay. So it actually does. So it slams. It's just as it is described. It's a rotting fist. It hits you, and sand and basically paper mache skin and bandages goes flying all over the place. And it hits you for 5 bludgeoning damage and
Wow.
8 necrotic damage as the wound begins to necrotize where it hits you. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
16.
Okay. Ignore it. Ignore anything that I'm saying right now. Nothing really matters. And that's all it does. As we move forward into Edie. Edie, just fucking kill these things, will you? I did damage though, guys.
We'll do
So
my
proud of
best.
you.
Can I get a
so
DM head
proud.
pat?
Oh, sure, buddy.
Like between you guys and the taxman coming in for its itemized returns, you just completely managed the entire encounter.
Yes, demolished. Underlit by like this violet light that's just sort of now just like clinging to her. You will produce flame again and I'm still a little bit taller than Charlotte. Can I just drop it right over her?
Well, is it in a line? Is it a beam?
It's a single attack.
No,
It's like a range
it's a
attack.
single attack.
yeah.
It's like I can hurl a moat and
Then yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can hook it around as far as I'm concerned.
Yo,
Throw some
no,
English
what
on
I do is
Hmm.
like I essentially slam dunk this water balloon of fire just over the top of them. And
Dunking on me?
Literally, in this case,
over
apparently.
over you. So that's a
Dunk.
14 on the die.
It hits.
Wonderful. 2d8. Do this again. 7.
That is fire damage.
So, what is the total amount of damage? Is that 7 fire?
7 fire. Yep.
Oh, it catches fire. Like the other one, it seems to do more damage.
All right, Katniss Everdeen.
Hey.
Is that it for
And then I'm
Edie?
going to. I'm gonna get out of here.
You won't.
There you go.
Like, I'm done with this one.
Shower knows I've got it.
Azalea is... Azalea is going to try once again. But I'm only going to use it as a level 1 spell.
That's valid.
Really, you know what? No. She's
Right, you
gonna-
can't burn 2 level 3 spells at the start of the dungeon. I'm not letting
Yeah,
you do
but
that. I'm
huh?
not letting you.
No.
I can do whatever I want. I'm playing
No.
a character that's not here.
No, that's so bad for her. No, don't do that.
I can do whatever I want.
She's not
well,
here.
goddamn.
She's gonna say you got this because she knows
Right.
how much you want to like murder things. So
There's no one in the room.
You're gonna make Sammy
see it again.
so she says, I'll go help them because they probably need it. You got this.
No.
Charlotte, it's your turn.
Sammy's gonna die.
Oh mate. Oh mate.
I really don't.
No.
Okay,
It's
still
okay.
terrified.
Edie's still
so-
right there.
You were
Okay.
5 feet over. You were 5 feet over.
What?
You were 5
Oh, I
feet
hit
more
my
out.
arrow. I was selected. Sorry, I hit the.
You
arrow
can't see
keys on my
nothing.
computer. Yes, I can. I can see Charlotte.
Just
I can
light
see her
goes
right
on.
there.
Something happens cool inside the room. Nobody sees it.
Oh.
It's a 24 to hit with the green flame blade on Feywild
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay, so it takes terrible 8 points of magical piercing and then 3 points of fire damage.
It ignites. And it turns into a pile of ash at your feet.
Those effects though.
I'm going to say, like, you do your thing, but I'm starting to think the group doesn't even know that you have any power because it's one of those, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, does it actually make a sound?
I
At this point,
literally
that's
was
what it
setting up
is.
for
she's
Charlotte
just-
to have a moment with her girl, and her girl was like, "Bye, babe. You got this."
I
Like
think,
emotional
I think
support.
we'll blame Matt. It's Matt's fault.
It is
Yeah.
It is definitely my fault. I feel some sense of accomplishment today. Is there anything
Good.
else
At
that
least you
Charlotte's
got
going
that.
to do? You still have movement. You chase after your girl like, honey, why are you leaving?
Babe, you didn't even see the cool thing I just did.
Charlotte would never say that.
Charlotte would never.
She would not.
No,
I
she's
mean, I guess-
too together for that.
I guess I'm moving up. So look. Where can I get to? There's loads of people in the way. That's a problem. Well, I get to there.
All right. All right. So
She does do that finishing move though, but I'm not going to describe it. But I feel like it's a beautiful moment because whoever that mummy you once was, that part of the soul returns, and that person has that vision with the moons, and I think it's a beautiful scene.
Oh.
the
I'm
mummy,
imagining
the
it.
single nasty
love
muddy
that.
tear runs down its bony cheeks.
Oh.
As it crumples into burnt ash.
I felt a shift in the. What was that?
Taxman was just sated, I think. Hold on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you heard a cha-ching somewhere in the ether. It's your turn, by the way.
I am going to go closer to it. If I. Wait. Sorry. I was right here. Let me measure this.
That's 5 feet right there. You're good.
So, yeah, I just want to make sure that I can make. Yeah, I can definitely make it all the way. Yeah, I want to walk up to this guy and hit him with my scythe.
All right.
All right.
Just not
I'm
on
not
her.
on top of you.
You're
sorry.
Yeah, you're standing.
I would.
Yeah.
I can stand on top of the mummy, right?
Yeah, it's dead. It's actually a
Okay.
corpse.
Okay. Cool.
It's
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna stand right there.
corpse.
All right. Let's see if I. Oh no.
What'd you get?
One.
Oh yeah, that misses.
I stepped in a
completely.
pile and it was gross.
You're like ew.
Even though I
Not
shouldn't be
these
disgusted
mushy
by that, I
bone rags.
don't know. Maybe I'll trip over it. I don't know. Just didn't work out as cool as I thought it would be.
Mummy's just looking down at the side and looking up at you and like shrugs. What's that all about?
What was that about?
Do you have anything else that you can do?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
No.
Lady Cardia.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck's going on over here.
Ooh.
I can't see into this
Is
room.
Lady Cardia gonna get there just in time to pull the
Maybe one.
pull out the final blow?
Whoa! What are you guys doing cornering that guy like that? God.
A bit aggressive.
Okay, we're gonna try again now. We're gonna try this again, and I'm gonna use it's shock to it's maybe a shock to assault. This is the one. Wait, no, I'm not. Wait, is it 5? Wait a second. Sammy taught me. Okay, so if I'm 10 feet away, is it still a
Yeah.
ranged attack?
If you're 10 feet away, well, yeah, 10 feet away, it is a ranged attack, but you're not getting any
You're not
kind of
disadvantaged.
penalty. You know, there's no
Yep.
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, know what I meant. We're just gonna try that again.
What are you casting?
Guiding Bull, which will hit with a 23 for
Yeah.
14 radiant damage.
All right. It does hit. Does not finish it off, though. But now it is wreathed in a bright white light
Yeah.
for the next person to attack it at advantage,
Yeah.
which happens to be Ilithia.
I would like to attack.
Yeah, you would.
Oh, that was so bad. Why? Just
But you
one
ha-
natural 20. Man.
You
Did
still
you roll
have a
advantage?
nat.
No,
But
I
you still have-
didn't.
Yep, you are at
Rolled
advantage.
with advantage, but I rolled a 5 and an 8.
Oh,
Oh.
no. What does the 8 give you?
Oh. It's 8 plus 7. 15 to
That hits
hit.
it.
Oh,
It
That
hit,
hits
hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
go.
Love it.
That is all that matters.
That was very chaotic. That is max damage for 12.
Nice.
And I
That
will
doesn't
grab
suck.
a different dice, and then I will roll again. It's a natural 18 to hit, plus
Yep.
7 is 20 something.
Ooh.
Yeah, it hits.
Cool beans. That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
What? Okay, and then bonus action hit again. That's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Hey. 4 points of damage.
All right. Finish it.
Hey!
Ah!
What do we see?
I just kind of want to like whack him, and then just stab through him.
So when you hit it, you slice across its chest, which starts to here's how I'll finish that. You slice once, you slice again across the midsection, which basically like the torso starts to fall apart. And with your
Thank
finishing
you so much
move,
for that.
you turn and you skewer its skull before the skull is able to fall. So you're like cut, and the skull is falling. You're like sink, and you catch it on the end of your sword.
Nice.
The jaw just kind of like falls apart as it lays there,
Wow.
dead once again. And the room becomes deathly silent.
Remind me never to get in a fight with you. Oh, sorry, I broke the silence. Sorry, but
No, that's fine. It echoes. It like every once in a while you just like pause for a second, and then Illyria's like, it's like, oh, remind me never, and it's like, aw, through the antechamber. But yeah, so it is done. Fight is over. I'll let you guys finish it off. Short role play because we're a little bit over time. If you'd like, or I can end it here.
It's
Yeah.
go with the
Walk
roleplay.
out-
Who started
I'll-
that?
I'm gonna walk back out. Add up my token. That was
Tater, what the
really
hell, bro?
Cool.
That was really cool. You were really fucking cool with that, like, cool
Yeah.
suit
Uh-huh.
thing.
You're really freaking cool. And you did the thing, and like everybody, all the mummies ran, and
Uh-huh.
then you did this thing with the double, and it was like a dance almost. that was crazy. And then with the, well,
We did a pretty good job.
I think we
All things
did.
considered.
Oh yeah.
There's actually
that
there's actually some treasure in that room I was in.
Okay, cool. I thought so. And does anybody need healing? Everybody's okay? Everybody healthy?
No scratch.
I took a little bit of damage, but live.
Give her some
Okay.
healing. Give her some healing, lady.
I gotta
Lay
Could
on
I-
those feathers.
lay on those feathers. I mean, I'll just use my little boop boop boop. I can't remember the name of it, and I can't find the name of it right now. But I'm gonna go walk around you guys and give you guys.
Bama
There we
piece.
go. Yeah. That much
Ooh.
healing. 10 points of healing for everybody. I still managed to roll a 1 in that. So
Oh,
I rolled a 6 and a 1. So the highest and lowest, which I've rolled nothing but like 20s and single digits this whole time. So yeah.
What a crazy.
Now,
crazy
the
little
mummies, as I explained before, were basically also wearing treasure. So there are pieces of jewelry that have value. One of which is a gold necklace that appears as kind of like a like an eagle, and it's actually studded with the actual like it's basically gold, blue lacquer painted to give it some details, and the eyes of the eagle are actually a pair of rubies, small rubies, and it's worth 150 gold pieces. And somebody had
lovely.
interest in a tiara.
Edie
Somebody?
is not there, so whoever wants the tiara.
Oh,
can
we
have
already know who had interest in the tiara. It's like, I want that tiara.
it.
Yes, there is a tiara that has a an image on it of a winged serpent. So the front of the tiara is actually like the wings of the serpent come off of it, and the serpent itself coils up and is looking straight forward. And the wings of the serpent are painted in rainbow fashion. That is worth 100 gold pieces.
So you said 150 and 100 gold pieces.
For the tiara.
Okay.
And the tray, there's an offering tray that's there, has a total of, it has 220 gold pieces. Let me check my notes again. 220 gold, 300 silver,
Damn.
10 platinum.
But are we gonna get like, bad juju or something from stealing from the collection plate of the maybe religious place we're at?
Nah, I'm sure it's fine. It's treasure. We got to loot all the treasure we can.
Somebody already paid the taxes. We don't have to go.
This is the way they pay their tax.
I mean,
To me.
Illyria is the expert, so I think we listen to her.
That's true.
it's fine.
They're very good to listen to.
Expert. I don't know if I would call myself an expert, but I mean, we should probably loot it.
I think
She's an expert on expiration dates. That's what she is.
Yes. Yes.
so. That was 220 gold, 300 silver, and 10 platinum.
10 platinum, yeah. And there are 3 small rubies. Each one of those is worth 50 gold each. And 2 emeralds. Each one of those is worth 25 gold each. They're small.
Ooh, pretty.
That's what's on that offering plate.
Sorry, how much were the rubies worth?
25?
Yeah.
50
Emeralds-
rubies, 25
Emeralds worth
emerald.
25 as well.
And no, the rubies are 50. The emeralds are 25.
Got you. Okay, shall we place that into the bag of holding?
Quite the
Okay,
booty.
And you can all level your characters.
No way.
I strongly suggest you level your characters before you go any further into the dungeon. So
Yeah.
Can we also maybe like take like a little rest here before we go to the rest of the dungeon?
You know, I think we should sit down and take a rest. I agree.
This place looks
Is there any-
super comfy.
Like a short rest.
Was there any rings in there, Matt?
In what? In the
Just
in
on the
collection
bodies?
plate?
On...
No, nothing of a lot of the jewelry is costume. The necklace and the tiara are the only ones that actually have value. Any of the other jewelry that they were wearing got destroyed in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So they
All right,
could
well,
have
so,
been considered vestments of some type, or part of holy vestments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We come out of that. So yes,
These things don't have. There's no blood, is there?
no, they bleed sand. Like
Yeah.
literally, they were filled with sand and funeral spices. There are actually like dried herbs and shit that come out with the sand.
Like pine tar resin and shit.
So yeah,
While you guys are sifting through all of that, he went and like just sort of moved off to the side. She's still doing that thing where she's like sort of like glowing violet, but not really. And just I think it's just the color that you guys can see that fades from the wall before she comes back.
What was she doing? Is that another spider thing?
I hope not.
You're turning violet.
so I think this is where we will leave it. 'Cause, yeah, you
That's
guys are gonna
hype.
need to take a
Level up.
rest. You guys get to level.
Is it a short rest? I will
That's something you guys can decide next game, whether or
Okay.
not it's going to be a short or a long rest. You're not too far into the dungeon where you can't go back outside and technically take a rest there, because there's a mangrove grove just outside. So if you wanted to do that, you could. You don't have to move your tokens in and out. We can just say that it happens unless I decide to attack you with the T-Rex. You're good.
True. Very true.
Some of these rooms are defensible. Maybe it's better in here than it is outside.
Don't tempt
So
fate.
this is Edie. yeah. Give me a moment. It doesn't matter. I've proven that I can't hurt you guys anyway. So I am the failed DM.
Riley keeps telling you to turn it up a notch. You know what I mean?
I
I'm
know.
gonna come at you with a fucking Tarrasque so that I can sit there and watch you guys beat on it for like 2 hours while I consistently roll 1s to 5s.
What was funny and fun about this particular time is that both of us were just rolling like shit. Like we were like you could have given if you actually hit us, I would have to rely on Amy because I don't think I would have been able to heal everyone.
Like you guys couldn't see my rolls, but everyone out there could see the chat. Like you saw me
Was it
rolling
good?
just like horrible. Oh, it was awful. It was terrible. I could not. Like I think the one time that I thought I might have hit somebody was against Lady Cartier, who had the fucking shield that I homebrewed and gave her.
Yeah.
So
The only damage I
myself
took was
over.
from myself, so
So I tried. I'm trying, Riley. I'm trying to hurt you as requested.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or rather hurt
I'm doing
everyone
okay.
around you as requested so that you can heal them. So just can't do it. Just can't do it.
Aw.
That just means they get to step up the encounters further in the dungeon. I'm going to review them and try and see how I can make things a little bit more challenging.
Bring it.
There's nothing I can do though if I'm rolling 1s. If I'm rolling that
No.
ass, I don't care how I could send Lord Soth against you and still fail.
Yeah, to be fair though, the clerics just walked up before the mummies even had a chance and said,
Yeah.
not today.
Is
Very
that
true.
Yeah,
violence?
literally. You just sit this one out, guys. We're gonna have words
Yeah.
with your friend first.
It's like in the Marvel movies where they fight one by one,
Yeah,
but
that's
there's like a group around them.
that's pretty much what just happened. Except
Yeah.
this made sense because the mummies couldn't come after you.
Yeah. This one makes
I still, my hat's off to you guys. You managed the
really
encounter
good.
very well. You handled it very tactically, and you are well rewarded with this. You've earned this level. It was well done. Coming from the
Thanks.
first game when you guys, went the first dungeon where you were facing the skeletons and you were trying to stand in like doing a back-to-back in like the open room with skeletons coming at you, and I'm like, no, you want to move in,
no.
create a bottleneck, and use the
How are
map
we to
tactically.
know?
Yeah, you guys fucking rocked it tonight. Like we're gonna shut this shit right down. So, because mummies actually have the ability to put out some serious damage, especially if their gaze goes off. If you fail it by a certain amount, you are also paralyzed instead of just afraid of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nasty.
So,
And is this the necrotic that you take off the top of your hit points or not?
mummy rot, yeah, it can also cause mummy rot. But I only
Fuck.
touched one of you once, and it happened to be probably one of the the only people in your group that has the highest Constitution score.
Sorry.
So it
Or
didn't
not.
matter. I chose poorly. I don't know. I try though. But this is where we're gonna leave it, guys. We'll come back next week and find out what the hell else is lying in wait inside this dungeon, and hopefully we'll have Caitlin back so that she can take control of her character and I don't have to just do it total injustice because it was just
Her
it was
cast.
horrible. So hopefully she'll be back next week, and yeah, like we'll see what's gonna happen. Shit's gonna go down, and Pound Town, I guess, whatever you want to. I can't do it because I suck. I suck at it.
Yeah.
But thanks guys for being here. Thanks for all the support that you guys have been like throwing my channel lately. It's been very humbling because it's been a lot. I've had every game I think since last week has been somebody's done a hype train and really kind of pushed things over the edge for me. So thanks for all of that. Thanks for just being here. But before we leave, because we have a whole lot of content creators besides myself, so let's go back to the RP screen. And before we bid farewell to all of our good friends here today, we will start with Edie. Why don't you tell people who you are and where they can find you?
Hello, I am Edie, friendly neighborhood creepy girl. I'm also Rage Babe, and I am Bryn over on Friday nights, your local abjuration wizard. And then tomorrow, if you haven't gotten enough of me yet, you can hop on over to For Shame Not Honors Twitch, and we will be playing a level 19 campaign that I just
Wow.
jumped in as Miriam, which has been a lot of fun so far. Other than that, you guys can catch me over on my own channel, Raging Babe Writes. We do Writer's Block on Wednesdays, and then we have Hearthside Chats breaking down the D&D weekend on Thursdays.
Excellent. That takes us over to Alithia. Veerle, would like to say a few words.
Sure. I'm Veerle. I have an Instagram. It's Veerle.Louise with an E at the end. That's all.
Exactly. Do the thing. Go say hello. And then that brings us to Riley.
Why did you look like that when you said that?
Brings us to Riley.
You look like disappointed. You're like, and then
Because
brings us to Riley.
I have failed you this game. You asked that I beat the shit out of your companions.
It's okay.
And I just didn't. I have failed to deliver.
That's okay. Maybe next time. We'll see. I've been begging for it. Hello, I'm Riley Rose. I play your local cleric lady. And again, I'm really glad we have Amy also joining us as a cleric because that double turn undead was pretty key. Like that, we really, let's bully Matt together more. I am a variety streamer and I cosplay and make ASMR and stuff. So you can follow my channel. I'm Riley Rosie pretty much anywhere also. So you can like go find me on other stuff. And it's always, I think, an adventure. That's usually pretty fun. So go see it.
It is
Go
indeed.
see it.
Go see it. Go see the set. Just come on
So
over.
go
and watch.
look.
Just fucking go look. Do the thing. That brings us over to Amy. Amy K, why don't you take it away?
I make ASMR roleplays on YouTube on Amy K ASMR, and I also have a Twitter and an Instagram, Amy K ASMR.
Yeah, buddy. I can confirm. One
Can
of
confirm.
the recent ones that I watched was you as a Ganassi, so I appreciated that. And last but not least is Sammy. Who are you now on the internet? You chameleon,
Hello.
you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Sammy by the gram. You can find me on Twitter at Sammy on the bird. And you can find me pretty soon, as well as Matt and Hannah here over on twitch.tv/Bridges and Brigands, which I'll try and shout out now. We're starting a brand new homebrew campaign. So it's going to be once a month, third Sunday of every month. And I think about same time as this stream, 1 p.m. EST.
Yeah, we have
So
our
if you've ever wanted
session
to watch
0
Matt,
tomorrow.
yeah, if you ever want to watch Matt play as a player, you gotta tune in. You gotta tune in, honey. You gotta tune in.
See on the other side of the screen for a change.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're even gonna know what to do about that.
I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's so long.
The only other thing I shout out is one of Matt's things, but yeah, Matt has a YouTube channel where you can find edited versions of this exact Twitch stream. They go live normally on Mondays, and yeah, you'll find the videos for the first 5 episodes so far on there. And like I said, this episode 6 will be live on there on Monday, fully edited, all singing and dancing, description, timestamps, etc. It's all on there.
Yeah, Sammy does his best to make me look like not such an asshole as a dungeon master, but he just, there's only so much that he can do. He's only so skilled. So, and that leaves me. I am the horrible dungeon master who runs this show, Matt from Roll Positive Gaming, who can't actually master a dungeon to save his life. Clearly. I'm going to fire my own digital dice and maybe move into my own physical dice again, because I have, it has been requested of me to increase the challenges, which I have theoretically on math. Like on paper these are supposed to be like more difficult, but apparently not, considering the group that I'm dealing with and the fact that I can't roll above a 5 on a regular basis. So in any case, I love doing, this kind of stuff. I love running D&D. I've done it for so long. It's just I bleed dice, and it's, oh God, I wish I could. That would be amazing. Matt's blood dice for sale. No, okay.
Make bank.
God.
Like
Nobody wants that.
D4. But yeah, I love making this content. I love telling stories that I tell with the people that I tell them with and for, I guess you could say, because we come up with some really cool content, some really cool stories, and there's so much more coming down the road in all of my games. I cannot wait for you guys to actually dig deeper into the backstories of all of these characters. So what else is there? I have my Monday night game. So I have my Weight of Tears campaign that runs on Monday nights from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have my Friday night games, which is the Pirates of the Glass Sea, also starring Miss Edie Hannah, the babe what rages and writes. And that is also from 7 to 11 p.m. And there might be some other things coming down the pipeline that I'm not ready to really announce yet, but I will be doing a charity stream next month because it is my birthday month. Because I'm told that you get the whole month when it's your birthday, so I'm claiming it. And by the end of the month, I will have a charity stream running. I will work. As soon as possible, I'll get the details on that up on my Discord. So while you're at it, go and check out the Discord, join the Discord, become part of that community so you can see what the hell else is going on, and follow all my socials, because eventually I'm going to figure out how to utilize them in a positive way to actually help promote my brand and stream. So
In the meantime,
eventually,
follow the cast socials.
yeah, follow the cast socials because they tend to put out more information than I do on things like Twitter and Instagram because I suck and I'm old. I'll take the old badge on that one. Let's just put it that way.